God, I love this song. Alright, hi. So yeah, we're doing Arceus. More of it. I'm in a... Oh, I just noticed what was wrong with me. I was like, why do I barely hear myself? As you stream with one earphone off. So yeah, I'm in a new location for the time being. Dog sitting. Like I sometimes do. And I spent most of the day today sort of clearing the driveway, which is very long. So I'm a little tired. So yeah. It's been a eventful day, and my beard got frozen. Like ice got like flew in my beard, or whatever, and then just like kept it still, and I could barely talk to like my uncle who was also here. So helping me like clear some stuff out. Why are you sitting on dogs? Money, that's why. Plus it's fun. So yeah, I basically have been relieved of like my college and work duties for like the next few days because we got like almost a foot. It's still piling up outside. But yeah, I've just been here hanging out. I just watched Homelander. I keep saying Homelander, Peacemaker. A little bit before the stream. That was good. I'm still like 2 episodes from being caught up. So I'll share my thoughts on that once I catch up. And I'm also gonna catch up on Boba Fett as well. Yeah, Homelander. That's the boys. That's another thing. Yeah, I'm also gonna catch up on Boba Fett because I've only seen one full episode, and the one that I saw I wasn't very thrilled about. But yeah, I'll get back to that eventually. Is there a cat sitting job? I have cat sat once for my aunt. Went to California. So yeah, I've done that. So yeah, Twitter has been very enthusiastic about this game ever since it's been out. That's good. Like a lot of people have been saying, it's been really, really enjoyable. I haven't quite gotten to that level of enjoyment yet, but I'm sure we're gonna get there eventually. And yeah, you should probably get like a band-aid or something, Alexa. Do please adventure. Okay. Distance scan. 50,000. Sweet. Alright, so yeah, we'll do Arceus for about 3 hours. Maybe less. I don't know. At most 3 hours. I can't hear anything. That's not good. That was weird. Okay. I guess it was the Switch being buggy. Yeah, definitely. You should probably get like a band-aid or something on that. I have my elbow still stings a little bit from that carpet burn that I did on film while I was walking around this house. Yeah. The water tastes funky today. But yeah, I was saying Homelander because if you don't know who Homelander is, he's a character from The Boys, which is like it's a superhero show. Did I notice that the first time I played the game? That's a nice callback. It's like a superhero show on Amazon, and it's rated R, or not R. It's for movies. It's like a mature superhero film about like taking down like corrupt superheroes. It's pretty awesome, and they're making like a animated anthology series with like a bunch of people in it. So that's why I said Homelander. What are the best Girl Scout cookies? I like also, another thing, I'm not actually this dark in real life. I think whenever I picked my character, I thought it was gonna be a lighter shade. So in case you're like, if you know me in real life and say like, he's not that dark. That's why that is. I thought it was like a different shade. In case you're wondering, but my default is the mint ones. Is that what they're called? Thin mints and peanut butter ones. Are those called tagalongs? I can't remember. But yeah, if you missed last stream, we just got to the deer Pokemon thing. I don't know what his name is off the top of my head. That's about where we're at. I know stuff's gonna pick up pretty soon. from what I've heard or just seen on Twitter. I haven't been spoiled, so don't worry about that. Basically, all the information that I've gotten from, like, last stream in this game, or some stuff on Twitter, and then just Christian and whoever just talking in Discord about all the shinies that they've been getting. There you are. Let's hurry to headquarters. What else was I gonna say? Look who's being punctual. Finally, you realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by, I said bowling, bowing to a sham. Oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of fan art of all the characters, so at least they're being well received too. One has gotten more fan art than the others. I will say who if they show up again. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. Oh yeah, this is the... Is this the Diamond and Pearl squad or whatever? Because Paul gave Dialga? My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. You get all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me, you're really suggesting that you can make a better use of your time than we make of the vast Hisui space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, oh almighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I'm worried you get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan and our world's very basis? You wish. So is this the first Pokemon game where, like... I wish I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Komodo's office. So is this the first Pokemon game that, like, both squads have, like, interacted with each other? Because it's different games? Or because it's traditionally different games? Because there's, like, Team Magma and Team, Blue? Whatever the hell their name... Team... Water? And, like, Ruby and Sapphire, but I don't think they ever interacted. I don't think. But I might be remembering it wrong. Maybe an Emerald, actually. I believe it was you who started this. And yeah, there's the girl that people got pissed off about because of her bracelet's looking low res. Even though it wasn't that big of a deal at all. You haven't met with them, have you? The woman of the reverence for space is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. This is German man, do you have the cartridge? Do you have a cartridge on you? God. I don't even... Hold on. I know what you're gonna do. Let me go get it. Okay, I have it. Team Aqua and Team Magma. Yes, that. Yes, I now have a cartridge on me. Whatever are you gonna do? I wonder. Also, nice face. The man who's going on and on about time, adamant, leads the Diamond Clan. Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist in the moment, or at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. Yeah, okay, there's the first. Oh god. I haven't done this since high school. So yeah, if you don't know about Nintendo cartridges, they have one of the most bitter substances on them. The cartridge that I have chosen for this is the 1-2 Switch cartridge because I barely ever played this game. Explain the taste with specific details. I haven't done it yet. Oh god, alright. So, I'm not, like, gonna fake a reaction. This is me legitimately looking at, alright? And is there a cooldown on that now, by the way? There should be. God, I hope there's a cooldown on it. Alright. Here goes nothing. That was a big lick, too. I'm not gonna drink water. Ew, okay, I'm drinking water. Ew, the water actually got worse. Ugh. Okay. You're gonna have to go find the cartridge to answer, like, that question of life yourself, Cuban. Ugh! That is bad. That's worse than I remember. Ew, and it hurts, it, like, doesn't hurt, but, like, it's still there if I breathe. Yeah, okay. Get out of here. But the boss, I mean the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. Yeah, the water doesn't help. It actually might amplify it. That's disgusting. Okay. Yeah, the last time I did that was in high school. As a demonstration. Yeah, that was a big lick. I like coated like most of my tongue with that. Oh, upstairs. Got it. Oh, God, it's still there. I don't remember it being like this bad. Oh, yeah, you guys have quests. What's up? Ah. Ugh. It's still there. Ugh. Ugh. It is still there. I need. Hold on. No. I'm good. I have these peanut butter cookies that I can eat to get rid of the pain. What do you mean clip it? I'm not clipping it. If you want to clip it yourself. Okay, the cookie helped so much. Actually did. Oh. Okay, yeah, the taste is gone. We're good. Why'd you think this was a good idea? I don't know. Thought it'd be unique. Oh, splendid. You came along at a good time looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? Pickle stone? Pickle Rick? It needs to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots and heavy enough to have a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. What is a pickle stone? What up? I caught Arceus at like 4 in the morning. Nice. So how many total hours that take you, Christian? Sorry. Hours. There we go. But I suppose it'll be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. The best thing would be for the stone to lift itself up, actually. Oh, I have a rather good idea. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives on Deer Track. Don't I already have one? It'd be perfect for the job. Could you catch one and bring it back for me? I'll head home and wait for you there. Yeah, I think I already have a Geodude, so we're good. Was I saying something? Those eyes. Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about, if I was even talking about anything. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about this. Okay, I'll
With a
pause.
wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for
Oh my
you,
God, it's
one that will provide several
Thanks
hours
for the
of
resub.
pleasurable relaxation and
6
diversion
months.
for you and your family.
Half a year, wow. Yeah, thanks, B. I always appreciate it. So yeah, if you didn't see the Discord 2 days ago, I got my emotes finished. My volume is all the way down. Do I have something that can... Here, this will be for like acknowledgement. Plus, I'm going to be talking about this anyway. Okay, so, I got some emotes finished. My artist finally got them done. I like how they turned out. This one, I think, has already been approved by Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. So this one's already approved. If you're subscribed, you can already use it. I like, yeah. She changed her art style a little bit, and I like the direction she went. Like, her eyes are different, or the eyes that she made are different, and the shading on the face is a little different too. So that one's good to go. I can't use them. I can maybe fix that. So yeah, that one's done. The other one, or there's 2 more actually. This one is still being approved by Twitch, even though it did the approval like 2 days ago. So technically, like I think the last time I did emotes, it took maybe 2 days to actually get it like fully approved. I don't remember fully. So technically, like these emotes could be like approved midstream, because I think that happened one time. So that's a possibility. So yeah, this one's good too. Twitch idiot. Sure. I don't know. I think eventually, whenever I do 60 streams as an affiliate, I have to be like semi close now. Then the emotes get like approved like right off the bat, like immediately, because there's something called like instant upload eligibility that I don't have yet, just because I haven't streamed enough. So yeah, once I hit that, then that won't be an issue. So yeah, this one's, still being approved. So that'll be approved. I think it'll be ready probably by next stream. And then the last one is another animated one. Here we go. The like typical gun emote animated. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. I don't know if these take longer to approve than normal PNGs, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, whenever they're approved, I'll get an email about it, and then they'll be ready to go, like for everybody to use. And I don't know if I've ever talked about this either, but once I do get the instant upload eligibility, once I hit 60 days of streaming, and by the way, when I say 60 days of streaming as an affiliate, I mean like 60 streams since I have gotten affiliate, not like 60 days after, like I thought it maybe was. But once I get that, then I do get 5, I think, follower emote slots, which basically mean that if you follow me, then you get to use those emotes for free. I don't know if you can use those emotes in other streams or not, but we shall see. So yeah. So that'll be a fun time. Yeah, for the time being, I am capped at normal emotes or normal PNG emotes. So, and then to get more, I need to hit like a subscriber goal, which I think is 50. That's a lot. So at some point in the future, I think I'll probably upload it or like start like a subscription goal or whatever. Probably like under like.
Did you fail to dress
at
up
the
for
bottom or
tonight's
something?
show? No tie,
Thanks, Andrew.
an old shirt and slacks, a house dress?
So yeah,
Well,
I guess look out for that in the future.
We're glad you came as you are.
What do you intend to do about the Cleaver Commander, Kamado? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. Currently shiny hunting a Siduan Sneasel. Are you doing that max whatever method? I can't remember the name of it. I still don't really know what that's all about. You do get you do get right to the point, Adaman. Times wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleaver is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's my point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan is concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. I like this guy's hair, by the way. Oh, wait, do I? I think so, yes. I don't think that's actually the green and yellow are his hair. I think that's just like some kind of weird hat. A mass outbreak. Who made the art from your profile picture? That was one of my IRL friends, Hayden, who is yeah, he hasn't made any of my other emotes, just the IRL one. I had to make me that around the time Animal Crossing came out, and I liked it, so I kind of just kept it since. I don't know if I'm ever gonna change it. I might, just because it's Animal Crossing, and that's not really what I'm associated with. So yeah, maybe down the road I'll change it to something else. But I like it. But even Folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Hydrate. Thanks, Cuban. I'm tasting the thing again. I get maybe it's just the water's funky. I have no idea. Who then would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its honored nobles? I can't read today. When can I ever? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, you don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver into such a violent frenzy. Good. Appreciate it, Cuban. I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my plan knows, too. That was my plan. Yeah, I don't... It was just not cold enough. I have no idea. I see you've arrived. They're now just noticing me. This is Tippy, the newest member of our survey corps. Aha, I hear from Mai you've earned your Wiredeer? Okay, that's Pokemon's name. Wiredeer's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. That's a mouthful, just call me Adaman. If you came from the beyond a space-time rift, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is set to reside? Oh, so maybe the concept of Palkia and Dialga aren't a thing yet. They just think that Arceus is, like, runs both. I guess, I don't know. Alright, see ya, Cuban. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by. I'm Irida, leader of the Pro Clan, Iridocerclitus. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why you have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? Yikes. You sent this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleaver, this newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. What even is that? She's got like inner tubes on her hand. Like, what's the practicality of that? Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, let's give the kid his chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. Is there like a point in the game where you're gonna have to like choose one of these clans to like represent? That'd be interesting. I don't know which one I would choose. Probably Pearl, because that's my first Pokemon game I ever played. I guess we'll see. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folk really are. With all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. The whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh have made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. That's something I never actually thought of, like, them talking about the practicality of Pokeballs, because it's such a new concept. That's pretty cool. We do not use Pokeballs for a desire to control Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Tippy. I order you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of the situation. I accept. Look at my white hat, too. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. Wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Alright. Well, that's settled, and there's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, is descended from a Pokemon who is blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. So is this like the first huge boss battle then, not the Kricketune? Listen to me, the Galaxy Expedition team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans, understand? Oh, sick framing, yo. Go me downstairs, Tippy. We'll discuss the details of this new mission. I just added that word in there. Alright, report to your captain in your office. Yeah. Alright, cool. So I guess this is the first boss battle, if I'm understanding things right. Yeah, I've seen, I saw on Twitter, like, some boss battles. I think, is one like a Ponyta, I want to say? Or no, that's not, I don't know what it is. But, like, it's like a Ponyta that, like, destroys, like, someone's, like, starter. And then it just, like, looks straight at the trainer himself. It was fucking creepy. This is the first big real boss battle. Gotcha. Alright. We'll be able to experience that for the first time. Alright, what do we got here? There's some requests for Pokemon on the post on the blackboard. Which one will you check? Playing with Drifloon. It seems several people have started a Drifloon playing with one of its village children. Hi, Peyton. Up, yo. I like how it just says "whoa" in the chat box. Isn't the lore of Drifloon that they carry like children away, or am I imagining things? Mickey from the Security Corps can't tell you more. Speak with her and get to the bottom of this. I guess I'll check this one too. There's no quest cap, I don't think. This is like what is it? The Mystery Dungeon games where you can just do it almost like as many as you want. Just have them like on standby, and if you beat him, then you beat him. It seems the band of bothersome Bidoof keeps sneaking into the village and causing trouble. Talk to Sugumi, Sumugi, from the Security Corps, and see if you can help set things in order. What is that? Did it say hella gas? Oh, it does say hella gas. Got a hot dog emote too, nice. A glizzy, nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, isn't it like the lore of Drifloon? Like they used to carry children away into the sky, or yeah, am I just like imagine like a creepypasta? Drifloon. Drifloon seeks out children due to its design company and has been known to steal those who mistake it for a regular balloon. Okay, yeah, so I was not imagining that. I thought I read something like that from like my Replay Platinum or something. That's fucking creepy. Alright. I'm surprised they're, like, actually embracing that. Ah, good. You're finally here. You're already here. I've already forgotten, like, all these characters' names, by the way. Professor Levinton. The briefing, if you please. So tall. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Tippy, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleaver's frenzied state, but as you're aware by now, Cleaver is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver whenever they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier Pokemon. Okay, let's say trickier. Trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. Check Dorito. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Probably. If I know anything about embellishment from the narrative, then yes, I think I'm good. And this water does not... What's up with that water? It's not like the taste of the cartridge anymore. I don't know what it is. The cup was like in my car overnight. Maybe that's what it is, but there wasn't any water in it. This is just a like a Yeti kind of cup where it like keeps stuff like insulated. Not insulated, but like keeps it hot or cold. That's weird. Very well. Let's go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clan revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the noble seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleaver. Why does she look so pissed off for? Tippy, we need to speak. So much shit going on! Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it would connect to this world to a whole another world. That world might be where the Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. Wait, so you said you caught Arceus, Christian. He looked fucking huge, or they look fucking huge in the first cutscene. That's gonna be one hell of a boss battle if it's even a boss battle. Or maybe it's just like a voluntary, like, you did it. Okay, I'm yours now. So if you fell through a space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have just been swimming in its divine might. I want to think about that. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleaver, quell its frenzy. We certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. That's a reference to something. Is that like a kind of diamond? Adaman. Diamond. I guess not. That sounds like am I thinking like adamantium or something? That's probably what I'm thinking of, actually. We were just discussing our next steps with this regard to this whole Cleaver situation. Oh, you must be the Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those Broclan types have a lot of respect for Cleaver. You heard this title, Lord of the Woods? I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask both those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the thing is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. Pokemon dear to us, often in the mountains, has flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleaver. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pro Clan, but still, we've got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. So, is she part of the Diamond Clan too? I can't remember. Adamant Orb item give to Dialga to make stronger. That's probably what I was thinking of then. From Diamond and Pearl? I never used those items really. It was always just the Grizius Orb for for Giratina to like get him in the form that was fucking awesome. Like the I want to say is it called the Origin form? Yeah, Origin Giratina. Okay, yeah. So I guess that's what I was thinking of. Maybe I picked it up at some point in the game. I just don't remember where. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such a powerful Pokemon. You're the best. Hope we've got. Alright. You'll find Cleaver at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. What? His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you about his beloved Cleaver, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. See, I guess she's in the Diamond Clan, so 2 Diamond Clan members to 1 Pro Clan? Which probably implies we're going to meet someone else eventually. Maybe that girl, I don't remember. Like the girl I've seen a lot of fan art of, maybe she was Pearl Clan? Or maybe I haven't even met her yet, I don't know. I might have confused her with that one girl we just talked to. He with like red hair. Yeah, people have been drawing her a lot on Twitter. And I'll just say increasing aspects of her that I don't think need to be increased. He certainly left quickly once he finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Holy shit, I can't speak. Adamant and Maya weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even Quill Cleaver, you'd best start by visiting his abode. So by that logic, does that mean like there's like something called like the Maya Orb or something like that in Pearl that makes Palkia stronger? Not that I see. Something about Cleaver's abode. I didn't read that, sorry. Our new Heights camp would be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Arena. As you should stop by Pastures too, you want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. Don't you worry. Alright, cool. I think on my way there, I'll probably try to complete the Pokédex as much as I can. I don't remember how far we are necessarily, though. I think we have... Okay, let's see. So Rowlett's done. Oshawott, these I think we're going to take a decent bit. Togepi, I think that was Cynthia's ancestor, so we can't find those quite yet, I don't think. Doof's done. Wait, what? Oh! Okay, so the Pokeball means that... So if they're okay, so if they're like in color, that means I have them, but if they have the Pokeball, that means like their entry's done. Got it. That confused me a second. I'm so used to like whenever you play or like fight wild Pokemon in the older games, the traditional games, and they had a Pokeball next to their name, that means you already have one of those. I got confused. They should probably have done something else. That's confusing a little bit. Okay, so Bidoof, we just need to catch one more, then we're good. Starly, catch 2 more and we're good. Or, I guess kill one. Wurmple, okay. Drifloon, got it. Drifloon's really close. Kricketot, getting there. Geodude should be, let's see. Water type moves. Do I have a... I think I have a Buizel, right? So that's doable. We'll just do it as we go. And I have a... No, I don't have him on me though. Will that still count? Oh no, she went to her house. That's right. Never mind. But yeah, we'll try to like make a decent dent in the Pokédex or whatever. Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across, Satchel is seeming full. If that sounds like you, it'd be wise to lend me your ear for a moment and hear what I have to say. This is like an infomercial. No, I'm good. No, that's what he has to say. You can carry around even more in that satchel of yours if you learn the trick of packing things in. I can teach you if you'd like. What do you say? Why would you not say yes? Oh, never mind, that's why. 100p. I don't know how many I have. Go for it. Perfect, and lend me your ear a moment. Oh, okay. And that's all there is to it. You see how much more you can fit by packing things rightly? So what, just like smashing things in your satchel? Why don't you just give me a bigger satchel? If you want to be able to carry more things, there's more I can teach you. What do you say? Sure. Okay, I don't know how much I even have. Before I check that before I spend all my money. Let's see. Was he always going to be here? I think so. How much do we have? We have 7. Yeah, we'll make a few more dents into it. So it's gonna be 400 now. Oh, sorry, it's just gonna go by 100 each time. Okay. This reminds me of like in Animal Crossing, whenever you talk to Tom Nook and then just get your home storage increased by like a fuck ton. Especially in the last update, it's like 8,000 items now, maybe even more than that. Do one more, and then we can go on the road. Oh, it's the top right, didn't even notice it. Alright. Alright, let's get all this story stuff out of the way so I can actually talk about a couple other things. Okay. So, few things that I've seen in the news lately, in terms of like games, not like real life news. No one gives a shit about that. I saw that the is it Warner Bros. Montreal? I want to say that made the game, or is working on the game. They delayed Suicide Squad, I think, for a whole year. Is it Montreal? Or maybe it's just might just be like Warner Bros. Games itself. I have no idea. I guess that got delayed a whole year, which is kind of sad. I know that was like a big game that a lot of people were looking forward to, mostly DC heads. It's not gonna be like one that I was probably gonna play, at least not for a very long time. But yeah, that happened. So that kind of makes like a small dent in the 2020 like game release slate. But I also I don't think they delayed the Gotham Knights game. Is that what it's called? With like Red Hood, Batgirl, Nightwing, and Robin. I think that's still still expected to release like on time. And apparently the Lego Star Wars game was also made by Warner Bros. As well. That's interesting. As I fit a whole cookie in my mouth. You there, you seem like someone who enjoys the spirit of crafting. Do you think you could help me out with something? That looks like one of the people that signed the Declaration of Independence. I'd be very, very grateful if you try to craft something useful with the special recipe I came up with. I look so pissed off for. So without further ado, here's the recipe. His personality is completely changed. I like that little patch he has on his leg for no reason. Pokeshi dolls. Crafting Pokeshi dolls from scratch required material 3 logs of wood. Seeing logs of wood is giving me PTSD to the home quest in Breath of the Wild. You need like 300 things of wood to get your house finished. It was a lot. It took a very long time. Until I figured out like a way easier way to doing it. This is the recipe for what I've named Pokeshi dolls. I invented them, you see, as special items that we could make up in this village, or make in this village. I would love to have you craft one and show it to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have come up with. Alright, so how do I even get wood? Am I supposed to use like a cleaver and knock down the tree or something? Maybe I can steal this woman's broom and just do it like in Breath of the Wild, just keep bashing trees until it falls over. Alright, do what you guys want. Not you guys. This guy. That's a guy. That's a guy. Andra. Alright, if Pokemon starts eyeing me, I'll fling an orange berry while it's running, and then run while it's distracted. That's what that's for, and not just healing? I saw a video on Twitter of someone fighting a Pokemon, and it threw like an orange berry, and then the thing just started like spinning around. I guess because like of how it was placed. I think it was like an Onyx. It just started like spinning around like a tornado. It like made the game feel like a little laggy, I think, too. Oh, Survey Corpse Boy. I was just heading out to the Fieldlands to go gather tumblestones, but I haven't got as many orange berries as I'd like. Are you familiar with orange berries? They restore some HP to Pokemon that eat them. So as you might imagine, Pokemon tend to be very interested in them. You see where I'm going with this? Throwing orange berries is a great way to distract and avoid wild Pokemon. They're indispensable. With that in mind, could I trouble you to gather 5 orange berries for me? I might already have that, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I have 10. Alright, here you go. I feel a lot better having more orange berries. Would you mind be able to give me 5 of them? No problem. I'm great at Pokemon battles. I don't need to worry about that. I gratefully accept. Gosh, I can't believe you just went to the trouble of finding these just for me. Hey, the game even knows. I'm sure you meant to say happy to help, right? Sure you did, you generous soul. Let's just tuck these away in my satchel. Make sure you pack them right. If you don't know how to pack them right, go talk to that guy in the town hall or whatever. He'll probably just tell you to like smash them into like a fine pulp. I won't let your kindness go to waste. Wish me luck with these tumblestones. Very helpful. Also, does that font... Why does the request 14 look like it's out of sync, or like out of a, like misaligned? Do you see that? Am I imagining things, or is that... Whatever. The more I look at it, the more angry I get. It does not look center aligned. That really annoyed me. I thought I said that. I thought that said those damn Bidoof. I was about to say this game. Those damn Bidoof. God, I'm so fucked up today. It's like, oh my, snowblowing like a almost mile long drive. It's not actually like a mile long, but like it's a very long driveway. Takes a lot out of you. I could barely even like speak after I was finished too. Like I was trying to talk to my uncle and say like, has the mail came yet or something like that, and I could barely even say it. Like I was like, hi. It was bad. It was so cold out. And the worst part is I have to go like back out there probably tomorrow to get rid of like the second layer that probably developed, and that will probably still develop overnight. I would think he's my good friend. Oh, Volo, that's his name. That's right. I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Absolutely, Volo. You probable final boss in the game if I had to take a guess. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. I'll think nothing of it. Having a survey corpse out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. So is this where like Cynthia gets her like her generosity of just giving you like an egg in platinum and pearl and diamond? She's like, here you go, take it. And what Pokemon asked from that again? I can't remember. I thought it was like a I don't know. Was it a Badoo? It was something, obviously. Out and about and selling Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. You look like someone with a fortune. Appreciate it. I like the way these medicines or like potions look too. They look like nail polish, but it's like a pastel color, so I like it. Just another day in February in the Midwest. Yeah, no kidding. You know what's funny? So I was supposed to have physics today, and we are supposed to do like a quiz on like chapter 4 of our notes or whatever. And my professor was like, "Oh, if there's anything I learned about living in the Midwest for very long, it's that they don't always get the weather correct, something like that." And then like not even like almost an hour later, my college like sent an email saying like, "Yeah, this storm's actually happening. The entire campus will be closed tomorrow and then Thursday." So I was like, yes, well, so much for that. And they didn't even, like, I thought, like, maybe we're gonna, like, do this class over Zoom. But I guess they just straight up just said, no, we're just gonna cancel literally everything. Just so the scheduling doesn't get, like, thrown out of whack or something. I have no idea. Which, fine by me. The less physics in life, the better. I hit B by accident, sorry guys. But yeah, what sucks is that, like, that also means, like, I can't work at my college, which is too bad because I basically spent the entire day yesterday just playing music to literally nobody in the room for like a good 3 hours of my day. Heading outside to the village, are we? Stay safe out there, kid. Alright. I hope I chose the right place. Yeah, there's like maybe a few people that showed up. Because I only work for like 5 hours a day. From like 10 to 3. At least on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Wednesdays I have physics from like 10 to 11:50, so I can't work that obviously. Like some people came in and played like Smash Bros, and then they left, and then it was just me just like jamming music and just messing around on Discord and like maybe cleaning some stuff in between. But there's like only so much you can do to like look busy. And then like my manager came in, she was like, "Hey, you can either go home if you want to, or you can just bleed out the rest of these like 45 minutes to get more money." And I was like, chances are I would probably do at my house what I'm doing like right here, so I might as well just stay. So that's what I did. So it's very nice to have like a down-to-earth manager like I have. What is my team right now, by the way? Let's see. How do I check that? Okay, here we go. Rowlet, Bidoof, Surly, Shinx, Weasel. And Silcoon. Do I want a Silcoon? Just got a shiny Hisuian Sneasel. I don't know what those look like, but I hope it looks cool. What does a Sneasel even look like shiny? I can't remember. Is it like a darker palette? Can't remember. Yeah, let's see. Alright, I do want Do I want a Geodude over a Silcoon? I don't know. We'll just keep this team for now. And then item storage. What do we have? So what's my this is my satchel space? This is it? Wait, so maybe he was increasing like my thing by 1 every time. That's why it was so cheap. Or maybe it goes to the item box? I have no clue. I guess I'll just hold on to what I have. And some guy wanted, was he, oh no, you're not a guy. You wanted some kind of rock, right? Oh, Cricketot, no. Wait, no, this guy. This guy wanted, what did you want? I forgot. Springy Mushroom. I don't know where to find that, buddy. Sorry. Alright. Back on the road again. So Bidoof, I think we finished? Let me see. Oh no, we're close. Just catch this one and we're good. Please catch like first try. Nice. Okay, we should be done with that now. Oh, can't evolve. Okay, cool. I guess we'll do that now. If I can remember how to do that, actually. Here we go. And yeah, I really like the way this evolution screen looks. It should just like look at this, like look like this like going forward. Honestly. All right, a Beautifly. I will take it. Got the idea for a new move. Oh yeah, that. How do I? So this you can just alternate whenever you want, right? And that's why I didn't have Magical Leaf. That's right. Okay. Yeah, this should be something that I think should be kept in mainline Pokemon games too. It just be like the ability to do this. It's like you should be able, like if you're like, oh fuck, I wanted my Pokemon to like no flamethrower, then you can just okay go back and do it. All right, cool. Let's see if there's any other ones that I don't know about. You're good. What's Starly? You're also good. Jinx, I don't think. Yeah, you're good. Exclamation point lurk. Yeah, I don't have that command. And Beautifly. Okay, we're good. Okay, so Bidoof's done. Who can I do now that I think is around here? I think the Starly? Did I do the Starly yet? Okay, Starly. So I just need to catch, or kill one. Literally just kill one. Got it. Let's do. Let's do. Let's see if I can. Let's use my Weasel. Why not? It was turned around. Does that mean I get like first strike? Okay, never mind. The other one disappeared too. That one just okay. So does that mean that that means they like act passively like in the background whenever you act like actually in a fight? That makes sense, I guess. Alright, Aqua Jet. I also have a shiny Hisuian Zorak. I think you told us about that, or maybe it was just me. I don't know. I think I knew that. Alright, that should do it. Did it do it? What? Pass with what? Does that not count? Number defeated 1. Why didn't that count? I'm confused. What? Am I supposed to? I'm confused. Why didn't that count? Did I have to kill another one? I think I wiped all of like Starly like off this planet. Whoa. Oh, that's an NPC. Never mind. I thought so. What Pokemon is that? I posted in the Discord. Just didn't know if you saw it. I get push notifications like all things in my Discord. I definitely saw it. Okay, yeah. Why didn't that count? I'm a little confused. Good job, Weasel. What about this? Is this like something I can do? Oh, I guess not. Like maybe this give me like a rock or something. Wait, does it? No. I just get to speak to it. Well said. Oh, I put you back on my Pokeball. Okay, there we go. Okay, more Starlies. Let's try that again, I guess. I don't know why that didn't count. I'm still confused by that. Okay. Let's do... What's this called again? Strong Style. Okay. What the hell is that? It looks like it's like kind of like a folding chair. Yeah, it is going to be interesting to see, since this game's being so well received, how many, like, things from this game are going to, like, bleed over into, the mainline Pokemon games. How about now? Did that count? No, why isn't it counting? I'm confused by that. Number defeated. Tasks with unreported data. What do you mean unreported data? Is this for... Is it because like that's some like for some kind of like quest or something? I'm up to 9 shinies now. That's 9 more shinies than I have. Nice. Thank God that didn't kill me. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to like maybe report that to somebody, and then I get it completed. So I guess we'll count that as completed for the time being. I have no idea. Or maybe I can catch 3 more if I really want to. I have no fucking idea. I also don't know what the little... Maybe it said it like last game, but I don't remember what the like the little arrow sign means. You gotta talk to Professor to update the decks. Oh, you're right! That's right. So yeah, the Bidoof one didn't count either. Wait, that is... No. Yeah, oh, okay, that makes sense. You're right, you're right. Okay, so yeah, those 2 are done then. Got it. So Shinx is done. Wurmple, no, I don't know where to find Wurmple's at. I still want to catch a Ponyta. I know I saw a Ponyta like last playthrough. I just don't remember where they are. Okay, Orin. It's still crazy, man. Like this game did not drop a single frame the last time we played it. But Mario Kart like goes off the wall whenever I try playing that. I think one of the TBD streams that I have listed for the like near future will be an attempt to play Mario Kart again because I really want to stream that. Oh, there's a Wurmple. If it doesn't work, then I'll think of something else. But I'm really banking on Mario Kart like not being ridiculous that night because it like we've streamed Mario Kart so many times before that. Like I know we streamed it at E3. In between, I want to say the PC game. I think it was the Ubisoft conference and the PC Gaming Show conference, or maybe it was a Square Enix one. I don't remember. And it ran fine. And then Mario Kart was like the first game I actually ever streamed, and that ran fine. Same capture card. And performance shouldn't be an issue because my PC's actually gotten a little stronger since my first stream. So I don't know what the problem was. Maybe I don't know. Okay, so level 6. What's the math behind that? Okay. I want to capture it or kill it. I guess capture it because it's faster. I think he sees me. Switch that around. Where did that door just... The door behind me just moved by itself. That was fucking creepy. Actual ghost encounter on stream. Yeah, the door. It wasn't the dog. The dog is in the bathroom. The door just moved behind me by itself. And there's nobody in this house besides me. And all doors were locked too, so it's not like your run-of-the-mill home burglar or anything. Not the wet bandits. Is it? No, I'm here. Can't aim. Holy shit, I cannot aim. It's gone. Yeah, that was fucking creepy. Alright. Oh, there's a ponytail. Okay, here we go. So I want to catch you. Nice. Okay. Please go in. Thank you. Okay. Good Pokemon. Nice, 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 nice. I think I actually want a Ponyta on my team. Over probably a Bidoof, to be honest with you. Oh, there's another one. Okay. If I can throw this here like fucking John Unitas. Nope. Ghost Stream. Caught in 4K. God damn, alright. There we go. Got it right on its like fire tail. Maybe that's like life telling me to like play Phasmophobia or something. Damn it! Do not run away. Got it. Alright. Oh, this is bad. I didn't realize what I threw at it. Actually, it'll be fine. It's level 3. I could just probably try to catch it normally. We'll be fine. And I think, wait, what, hold on. So I have, is it Tumblestone and, what is it to make a Pokeball again? Tumblestone and something else. I think it's Tumblestone and apricots, right? Or apricorn, sorry. Okay, yeah, we can make a couple more, we're good. So catch normally. So really, this is like the go-to method to do if you can't, you know, actually aim, like in, like real-world chasing, whatever. Ooh, that was a controller drift. All right. Just no leak. So what can we do for Ponyta to maybe finish that Pokédex? Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's by Pokédex number, I think. So we have 2 number of heavy specimens you've caught. Okay. You've given it food. You can use Ember to feed with water type moves. Johnny, you more like Namath hitting the ground like that, by the way. I love Joe Namath. What do you mean? Broadway Joe. Who's like the most notable like underthrower in the league right now? The Drew Lock. I'll show you something think of like a modern day example, like in my head when I did that. Okay, so let's get a Buizel out. And let's just kill this thing. So Aqua Jet. Nice. Oh, never mind. Still alive. You fucking okay. Oh well. Okay, so they spawn around here, but they don't seem to spawn that often. Oh, hello! That, I thought I heard something. Have you seen a shiny save immediately? That way if you fail, you can reload the game and try again. I am too stupid to even recognize shinies, so... Unless it's like a shiny Bidoof, which I think is just all yellow. Then I don't know if I'll recognize it. Jimmy G. Okay, I guess I'm Jimmy G. Yeah, this is what I saw on Twitter. Alright, let's fucking do this. Okay, hold on. Wait, maybe I'm rushing things too quickly. There you go. Holy shit, okay. Go after the Oranberry! Okay, hold on. I'm getting like Breath of the Wild flashbacks here. Oh yeah, you're right, they do sparkle. I remember you did tell me that. There we go. Okay, why didn't that work earlier? Okay, a level 40 Rapidash. Yeah, we might have made a very wrong decision here. Oh my god, Buizel's a fucking MVP. Wait, so can you catch these things or no? I will try that later with another Pokemon while I still have my water type out. Okay, there it is. That was a cool effect too, I like that. Okay, is there anything I can use to wake him up? No. Also no. I guess I'll just try to capture it. Damn. What are the... I'm so disappointed that didn't work. Totally didn't see that coming or anything. Skip Weasel, time to wake. You're dead. Never mind. Oh my god, that fucking stare. Alright, Bidoof, get out there, champion. You can catch them, but they're harder to catch. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be fighting this thing right now, then. I don't give a fuck. Let's do this. This is like the most exciting thing to happen like so far in this game. Alright, Bidoof, you can do it, buddy. I don't think Bidoof can do it. Oh yeah, I think Bidoof's in trouble. We lost Bidoof. He actually has not a lot of HP. I thought I had way more than that. Alright, Weasel. Welcome back, buddy. So I go first? Alright. And then... Okay. This is actually more doable than you might think, because I can just, if it keeps dying, which it definitely will, I can just keep reviving it. And hope to god that, like it'll eventually try to use Hypnosis, but I guess my Weasel's so fast that I'll just avoid it. Shinx, you're up. Maybe the Shinx is like a paralysis move or something. It actually does. We can try. It didn't work. Oh, I thought you like shook it off. I didn't know they could fucking do that. Oh, never mind. Okay, maybe we won't be capturing this thing. With that being said, though, we'll still try to revive the Weasel. Oh shit, even they can do that? Good job, Shinx, you did it. You don't know what you did, but you did it. Yeah, let's try this again. Yeah, I wish like this had like a super like a hard mode style, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, he's asleep though. Wait, he's asleep, but he's still attacking? Okay, maybe I'll maybe from this point forward I'll just chance it and try to capture him. Fuck it, let's do it. There you go. Come on, baby. You can do it. Fuck. Oh, he's pissed. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, Starly. I guess the game developers were like too lazy to like make them actually look asleep because their eyes are like wide open. God, that is intimidating. All right, Rowlet, let's go. I've caught harder Pokemon against worse odds. I'm not intimidated by this at all. You know what I do when I fight legendaries? I try to catch them with a regular Pokeball whenever I play the game. It's funnier. I once caught like a Giratina, or not Giratina, but like a, who was it? I think it was a Regirock. I don't know why I thought it was a Giratina with a Pokeball like when it had like half HP. It's just nothing. I'm battle scarred. Oh my god, Rowlette's even fucking trooper too. Alright. Are you awake? You're asleep. So yeah, why was he able to attack me when he was asleep? That didn't make any fucking sense. So Rowlette's not gonna live much longer, so let's try this again. You know what's funny? This is probably gonna be like a harder version of the boss battle we're actually supposed to be like doing right now. So what is that? Is that the portal? Oh, agile style rest. Okay, he's asleep. Too drowsy to move. Okay. I guess we'll heal the Buizel a little bit. How much? 20. Okay, let's use an actual potion. There you go, sir. Okay, Rowlet, you did good. We're good, son. Real good. Alright, if Buizel dies here, which he 100% probably will. 100% probably. That's a paradox. Then we'll just run away. And get the fuck back to camp. And hopefully not die by this fire deity. Alright, Buizel. Do your thing. Damn it. In this game, they're not asleep, but drowsy. Oh, so it's but so I'm... Oh, so that's why they're not actually... Okay, that's different. Wait, so yeah, then why the fuck would you ever want to do that? Why do I attack twice? Shit, okay. We'll try to capture it once, and if I die, then I guess... Do I faint like immediately, or what happens? Oh. I might not even have a chance. Okay. I have a chance. Alright, pray for me. God damn it. Yeah, maybe we should get the fuck out of here. I don't want to know what happens when I lose on my Pokemon. I'm just gonna fucking run. Please get out of my way, Rock. And that is a scary sight. That like shade of red. Alright, we survived. We did not die. Go back to camp though. What's this Deoxys music that I'm hearing? Okay, yeah, that's doable, I guess. I technically could have beaten that under like extreme circumstances. Those are gonna attack me, so let's not do that. Where's the camp? It's right. Okay. Yeah, that's new. So it's kind of like the same vein as like paralysis, I guess? The drowsiness? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. This is some weird music. This does... Wait. That really does remind me of like Deoxys music, like a lot. Like when you fight in like Emerald. Like the Deoxys theme is like one of like my favorite Pokemon themes like ever. In morning. In morning. Until morning, I mean. Alright, cool. I want to switch out of Bidoof though. So let's do that. Wait, shopping. What's this? Oh, I can just straight up buy Pokeballs? Fuck it, let's do that. Buy... Get... 25 of them. Why not? And then switch the Bidoof with a Ponyta? I think one of these should be decent level. Never mind, they're both level 4. That's fine though. Alright, cool, I like it. Alright, back to the like main objective at hand. So do not fight the Hellspawn horse. Well, it's either be asleep and not have the chance to attack, or be drowsy and have a chance to attack. So what I mean by that is, in terms of like action, not like NPC, like fighting, like if you're using it like in battle, right? Like making something like fall asleep, or even like trying to catch Pokemon like in general. Once you want it to be like guaranteed like immobilized. Like with like paralysis, there's like always a chance they'll attack you. But with sleep, it's like almost guaranteed. Like you might get like maybe 1 to 2 turns of it just like being immobilized altogether. That's what I mean by that. Hey, buddy. Overthrew the shit out of that. I'm like underestimating like the arc, or no, over it. I guess overestimating like the arc that the Pokeball's gonna go. I'm thinking way too fast right now. Yeah, that's basically what that is. It's just like a different form of paralysis, really. There's not too much that's like different about it. All right. So yeah, where do we get this like mushroom that the guy wanted to? Geodude. Do I have Geodude maxed out? I think I do. I don't actually. What do I need? Kill 1. I can do that. Oh, I used a fucking Beautifly. That's not good. Switch that with a Weasel, please. Or, no, let's do Rowlet actually. See if I can get my Rowlet evolved anytime soon. Alright, Magical Leaf I haven't seen yet. Yeah, let's see. Looks alright. Oh, and... Okay, let's just keep killing Geodudes. With my Rowlet. That is not a Rowlet, god damn it. I thought I would like change like for you like automatically and the scroll wheel thing. Yeah, I was Wi-Fi starts to struggle. Oh fuck, that sucks. And to think we felt like the router being changed would like fix all your problems. Turn into a thing of steak. Excuse me. Oh, fuck! Hi! There we go. Also, instead of being frozen, Pokemon can be affected by Frostbite, which works like burn or poison, where you take damage at the end of each turn. Instead of being frozen, Pokemon can be affected by Frostbite. Are you saying that replaces like freezing altogether? Like you can still do moves, but you're just gonna take more damage overall. I basically got fucking Frostbite this morning. I was getting snow off the driveway. And the fact that I was using a snowblower. Actually no, I had to go out there like twice. Hi Alexa, welcome back. So I don't remember if I said this or not, but like I went out there like earlier in the morning, like before more of the snow hit the ground. And maybe when there's only like maybe I want to say like 5 inches on the floor. Because I wanted to get like the top layer removed first. The first like wave of snow removed off the floor, because if it like piled up like to a point where I can't do shit, then the snowblower would have like a really hard time getting it out. But whenever I was making decent progress, right? And then just out of nowhere, like the what's it called? The chute, like all the snow comes out that you can like move left and right to point the snow in whatever direction you want. It fucking like flew up into the air like a geyser, and I had no idea how to reattach it. But yeah, then my uncle came over. He was like, "Yeah, this is really weird." And he's he works on like planes and shit. So him saying like, "Yeah, this is weird," for a snowblower out of all things is a little telling. But then he found out like there's like this weird clip that was you're supposed to like do that I couldn't even see at all. But yeah, that was fun. But yeah, it was cold as shit. And yeah, if I had like used a shovel and like the 35 like mile per hour wind, like it would have been like more cold than I actually was. And I was like so cold that like, you know when you're like really cold and you take like a really hot shower and it like hurts? That's how cold I was, like on my face. I'm almost done with all my homework and my grades are going to go up because I'm swag. Nice job, Alexa. I'm proud of you. Let me know if you need any help with your math homework, by the way. I think it'll be fine though. So what level does Rowlet evolve? Is it 16? It's fucking Starleaf. Do I still get credit for that? I don't think so. Oh well. I really don't even like need to fight Rowlets either. I thought that was a Pokemon for a second. The math is pretty easy since you've helped me. Nice. Yeah, just like think of like moving like something to the other side. Like if you're like solving for a variable and like moving something to the other side, do the opposite of what's on that side, I guess. I've helped like 3 different people with like math in like the last like 3 or 4 years. So like this is nothing new to me. I like algebra. Move mastered. What's that all about? This button scheme's really irritating to me. Deck summary? Oh, so Leafage now has that. Okay. So do all moves have like the opportunity to get like stronger to agile style? You just have to keep using it over and over again? That's pretty cool. Is that a Pokemon? Oh. What the fuck? Okay. I did not know these were up here. Whoops. Come on, baby. Nice. Stantler. What even... What generation is that from? Stantler. This is a Generation 2 Pokemon? What? Okay, I somehow have completely missed out on that Pokemon altogether. I don't see that Pokemon all too often. That's interesting. Alright. Also, earlier I said, like, this game has not dropped any frames. It dropped 349 at some point. I don't know when that happened. Hopefully the stream didn't take, like, a huge dip or anything. God damn it. Okay. I guess we'll just fight him head on. That's shiny. What? That one looked like lighter than the other, but that might have just been the sun. Alright, good luck, Rowlet. Buddy. That's just a normal type, so I'm not too concerned. Just so I want to see what it looks like. Go ahead. Alright, that did like jack shit. Okay, you can tank one more hit. Let's actually just try to capture it. Because I have... Oh yeah, I have no revives. But we're near another camp, so I guess it's fine if he dies anyway. Nice. Alright. Yeah, how have I not known about that Pokemon? Stantler. Hello, home from work. Oh, I forgot to. Damn it! I was gonna text you about popcorn. Oh well, I forgot. Maybe you weren't gonna go to the store to buy today anyway. Oh well. Yeah, welcome back, B. You haven't missed a whole lot. I did fight like a giant hellspawn flame deer. But that wasn't like even like the main boss battle either. That was just like a side one that I just came across. Okay, sounds good. I should do my adventure while I'm here. Let's see. Oh yeah, daily too. How bad? Alright, let's do this. Please, ADV. What do we got? Nothing. Great. Alright. I wonder how much time actually passes when you do just a little while. That's an interesting thought. Yeah, let's craft too. Hey, Bentley, what do you want, dude? Yeah, B, I don't know if you're here, but the, should I do it again? Do what again? I don't know what you're talking about. There was the fucking ghost, in the stream. It like moved a door behind me. I don't know what that was all about. It was a little scary. Yeah, I need wood. Where do I get this? Do I just like attack normal trees? 13. Big bull, what do you want? At me. But he went outside, so you don't have to go outside. I already gave you food. He just wants pets. Alright, I guess I'll play this game with one hand. Hey, Professor. Yeah, go ahead. This doesn't end the day, does it? Like, I can come back here whenever I want? Be nice to a ghost. You're a fucking piece of shit, Andrew. Why? I should not have added this. At least you're using up your points, I guess. Helps with the point inflation. Alright. Fucking, I'm not gonna lick it nearly as hard, by the way, so don't get your hopes up. And I have a way to, like, subside the pain. Alright. That was a small lick. That didn't feel like enough. Hold on. That was better. That's bad. Alright, we're good. Okay. Wurmple. Wait, did I fuck up something on Wurmple? Oh, I thought I finished Wurmple already. Yeah. Cookie. I need a cookie. Alright, we're good. We're good, it's gone. Alright. That's way better. Alright. Have I really not killed a Wurmple at all? How did I miss that? What would you like to do now? Continue my excursion, por favor. Were there Wurmples up there near the yearlings or whatever? I don't think there were. You're my favorite streamer for this. I'm telling you, I actually am sort of concerned, like, if that does fall under, like, self-harm. Under, like, the Twitch TOS. Because if, like, I would hate for that to be taken away, so you guys can just make me suffer every, like, what is it, like 3 minutes I have it set to? Work time when you can. After I fuck up this Geodude, no problem. Oh. Tip, I lost my job. I didn't know who the hell. I didn't know who was talking, and I saw, like, I was like, who is that? I saw Alexa at the end. Or she's like a veterinarian or something. Please work. Let's do it now. Rooftop chimney, reindeer snow saint. Rooftop chimney, reindeer snow. Rooftop. Oh fuck. Thank you, B. Rooftop. No! I saw the R's and I got confused. This is so sad. Here you go. I know you'll do well. God damn it. I'm gonna get fired. Santa Claus is gonna get fired. Also, people that aren't in the Discord are gonna be so confused what the fuck we're even talking about. Yeah, the frames are not... They're a little worse. What was that? And that looks like the tree... Oh, I guess that counted. That looks like the tree from, like, Xenoblade. Oh, hi. Okay, I wasn't expecting... So, if they move like crazy, there's a Pokemon in there. Got it. Let's try to capture it straight up. Tip, yep, I can be Santa. Be Santa. If you, you can get, like, Santa's sack. You can get, like, really, really good items. Alright, cool. Burmy. Ooh, nice. Evolution. Into one of those down there, so... That's nice. Do that now. Charlie. I'm gonna get like a Lucario on my team at some point. I fucking love Lucario. I remember when we played, me and Peyton played like Pixelmon all the time. Finding a Riolu was very, very difficult. And like, there's some like days where like the entire server was trying to find a Riolu because I think there's some events where it like spawned or something. And I found one near like a train track. And that was cool. I eventually had like a Lucario on my Minecraft Pokemon team. I never did find a like a legendary at all. Like they'd sometimes spawn around the world. And they would spawn in like specific climates. Like let's say it was like a Groudon. They'd spawn like, I don't know if it was like sand or like hot weather climates. Oh, hello. Are you Oh, okay, no. He's bad. I don't want to fight that. Okay, see you, B. Thanks for stopping by. Iron Chunk, thanks. Good luck on the essay. Let me know how it goes. Are these called like Parises? I can't remember. Yeah, Paris. Alright. I can damage it a little bit. I don't think you'll... Oh no, this isn't a... That's not a... I got confused. Just, let's do... that so it makes the power not quite as strong, just in case it kills. Have you guys caught all that? And it still killed it. Holy shit. Good job, Rowlet. Oh, my Shinx can evolve now, too. Alright. My team's getting somewhere. Yeah, this fucking... This... My character is like such a fucking arm. Like, there's like no arch or anything. Oh, shit. Okay, do that. Was it trying... Wait, did you just... Was it trying to, like, suck my soul out? I think that was, like, lifesteal, or whatever the hell that move's called. Oh, hi. Are you just watching the show? Okay, I'll try to catch it straight up then, I guess, because I'm gonna kill it regardless. You can't get Riolu into the last area of the game, but the upside is it's common. Okay, makes sense. Fuck. Poison powder. Nice. Wow, it's such a fucking G. Also, I love how he has 100 HP. Something about that makes me just so happy. also... Oh, they're still fighting. Alright. Something about, like, getting your life absorbed from a Pokemon is a little terrifying to me. And I didn't have to see that because I started, like, the battle, like, just in time. What about, is Spiritomb in this game? I wouldn't mind having a Spiritomb. Also, it might just sound like I'm trying to steal Cynthia's team from Diamond and Pearl, but I'm not. I just like those Pokemon. I see that. This Pokemon used to, like, terrify me as a kid. Because I think, I don't remember the area in the game, but there's, like, a cave that is right before another town. Or right before a town, excuse me. In, Diamond and Pearl. And I think it was, like, pitch black. You're supposed to use, like, a move called, Flashbang or something to actually see, like, throughout the cave. And I didn't know that because I was a dumb kid. And I just kept, like, I didn't know where the fuck to go, and so I just kept running into, like, Zubats, and I was like... It's not so much like I was, like, terrified of them, I was just, like, I saw so many of them that I was, like, just getting, like, so annoyed. Fuck. Alright, well, that's not that big of a deal, so I'm just gonna keep throwing Pokeballs at you. Spiritomb is the hardest Pokemon to obtain in this game besides Arceus. Wow, really? So it's just like in the actual game. What is that, like, you have to, you get from, like, a cave, right? Or the, like, the mining cave, and, I almost said Brent, Diamond, Shining Pearl. Oh, fuck. I don't even know if it got me. Fight your ass, come here. Okay, that's interesting. So is it like a... I'm gonna guess when you said it, like, it's in, like, a later game area, and it's a very, very small spawn rate. I assume that's what you mean by that, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's like a really hard quest Pokemon. Defeat 5 Palkia. It's your starter. I was trying to run, I was holding B. Alright, we're good. Paralysis doesn't mean shit to me. You know how many times I've been electrocuted as a kid? Let's get me away from that fucking thing. Okay, I'll fight you again. No? What's so hard about catching it then? Or is it just like a, is it just a very hard Pokemon in general to actually catch? I don't want to do strong style. Normally. I can't kill it anyway. Does that use up extra PP? I can't remember. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, let's do this! You have to collect 107 purple wisp scatter. Oh my god. Nice, I got the Egoraptor. Jesus, that's insane. 107 purple wisps. Has anybody found all of them yet? I would assume so, because people play Pokemon a lot. 107 purple wisps. So you can only catch one in the entire game? Is that what you're trying to say? Or is it like maybe you get like access to an area where they do spawn or something? So they did the fucking Riddler trophy angle. I see. Alright, Dartrix. Acquired. Weasel, I think, evolves at I want to say like a 20-ish area. I had him on my team for like a little bit, and he took a very long time to actually evolve. Oh yeah, new moves too, I think. Maybe I'll check that out too. I just hit it. There we go. Nothing for you. Nothing. I think you actually learned a new move, actually. Luxio. Maybe learn fun. I've only been using like Rowlet though. And Weasel. They may have already had these moves, I don't know. Weasel I think didn't have Swift, so I think that's new. Beautifly. Oh, here we go. Okay. Poison Snake. Iron Defense. Those are some fucking good moves. After you catch it the first time, they'll become a very rare spawn in the area where you caught it. Okay. I see. Have you finished that yet? Wait, so wait. So are you saying that you need to do that before you actually fight Arceus? Because isn't that the whole point? Isn't the whole point of the game is to complete the Pokédex, and you need that to actually complete the Pokédex? Huh. Or is that like the one exception, because that'll take such a fucking long time? Unspore. I think I'll just get rid of Tackle. Spiritomb, oh my god, okay. Holy shit, that's gonna... So that's probably like people's like generally probably like last Pokemon they actually catch before fighting Arceus. I'm just guessing. God damn. Okay, something in this tree. Oh wait, I have a... God damn, hold on. Alright, I held it in. Hi, Bentley. Sorry to freak out. I just fucking sneezed. The dog knocked over my Switch. Hold on. Hi, Bentley. And I have Arceus, so yeah. So that was the last Pokemon that you caught then, was Spiritomb, besides Arceus. Fucking shit, wow. Is there like something that like, at least helps you find that? Or like find all them? I would hope. Like in Breath of the Wild, it was a... This game's very loud. Like in Breath of the Wild, you had like the Korok mask. Is there like something like that? That's like, it like radiates like a purple if you're close to something? Maybe I'm just being too, what's the word? Optimistic. That sounds like such a pain in the ass. Sword cap. Okay, I should probably head towards the actual objective, shouldn't I? Bentley said, fuck your stream. I played a little Valorant yesterday, and he was very, very clingy to me. Like, he wanted to go under the desk so bad, but this desk is not, not big enough for a huge-ass dog like him. Do I have you? I don't think I do. I think he can handle fire attack. Yeah, he can. Actually, last Pokemon I got was Weevil, and no, you just gotta find him with no helpful item. Gee, fucking hell. Well, kudos to you. Is it like, how big are the wisps? Like, are they like, do you have to get like up really close and personal to actually see them, or like what? Or does the game like give you at least say like there's one more wisp in this area, or like there's like maybe 3 more wisps in this like specific area, like on the map? Like, does the game at least give you that? Like, hold on, I'll show you. Like, by the way, here's what I meant by like the grids and stuff like the other day. Like, does it say like there's 1 wisp here, like there's 3 wisps here, there's 4 wisps here? Audio's got really bad. So you're just gonna add, or is it just like the game's just like fuck you, go find it yourself? Like you probably played Breath of the Wild. You know where all the fucking Korok seeds are. Just go do that again, pussy. I need to go back to the camp. I don't want to explore at night. What do you want, sir? Also, what is the Pokemon that we're going after right now? It's a not a Scyther, can't remember. Okay, I guess we'll know when we get there. Alright, fight Tackle. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm basically like playing this like I usually play Pokemon games, just over level the fuck out of my Pokemon before I actually like move on. And this is way easier because basically XP share is on by default. Are you a pro member? Oh, his name literally is pro member. Have you ever come across a tree shaking and swaying? I suspect that's because Pokemon are up in the tree. Feasting on all its berries. Wow, thanks. I had no idea. Nice. Okay, who's the lowest level now? I think it's, yeah, it's still a Ponyta. So just fuck up this Fricatune. Also, is there a if you explore for too long, do you get is there like some sort of like penalty, like you like move slower or something? During the day you have to get really close to see them, but at night they're easier to see, and there are many remaining in this area message each time you collect one. Okay, that's at least good then. It's like collecting Korok seeds in the Age of Calamity, pretty much. That's cool, I guess. That's not too bad then. I need to figure out how to get like a black box, a subtle black box around the text at the top left. There's a way to do it. I just don't know how. I don't want it to be like entirely black, just like slight black, because I do want the background to still be like seen a little bit, like through the text box. Sometimes it gets a little difficult to read though. All right, so the tree. Get these, I guess. You're a Pokemon. Alright, this is not a great... Yeah, hold on. God damn it, okay. I was trying to switch out. Yeah, that's not gonna slide. Let's just get the Dartrix out of here. Alright, use your magical leaf nonsense and destroy this thing. Thank you. Alright. You angry? Yes, you are. Alright. Wait, what am I doing? This is a grass type. I'm so stupid. Luxio, yeah. Haven't seen too much of him. Or her. I don't know what gender this Pokemon is. That's a guy. Alright. Child's play. Alright, which one sounds more appealing? Thundershock or Thunderfang? Let's do Thunderfang. That's about what I expected it to look like. I'm still really excited to see what like Flamethrower looks like, because I heard whenever there was like that time where I was getting like push notifications of the game for no fucking reason, because even though I don't even follow the account, they said like, oh, Flamethrower looks like one of like the coolest moves to ever be made in a Pokemon game. I'm like, really? I assume they meant like the most appealing looking move. Because when I think of like cool moves in Pokemon games, I always think of what is it called, like Meteor Storm or something? It's like a Palkia move. It's like this his signature move or whatever that they have. What's it called? It involves like meteors like falling from the sky. I don't know if the mic picked it up or not, but that was my controller just vibrating like crazy, and that's not good. Hold on, let's see. Palkia Meteor. Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor is like one of like the coolest fucking like moves in any Pokemon game ever. I love that move. I think I have like such like a nostalgia, for it, is because whenever I got Palkia, when I played Pearl, I'd like use him like crazy, and that was like always a move that I used because it looked so cool. I was like, look, the meteors fall from the sky. I should have caught that thing. Oh well. There's other ones, I'm sure. Okay, I don't have any revives, I don't think. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the camp. We're not gonna fight that without my starter. No way in hell. Please don't be angry. Okay. Hello, Bentley. Can you not knock down my Switch again? Please? He's looking at it. That reminded me of when I used to watch Etika all the fucking time. And there was a live stream where I think it was, yeah, it was the that's where they are. It was he was doing like a huge like 24-hour, maybe even like a 48. I think it was like actually a 48-hour like live stream. Leading up to the initial Nintendo Switch presentation, and he was drunk out of his fucking mind at some points. And there was one point where he had his cat on stream, and then he was like, oh, here's my cat, and then how do I get out of here? He's like, oh, here's my cat, and then the cat was like walking around near his PC. He was like, no, don't turn the PC off. He's like, no, don't do it. Like, he didn't think the movie because he was so drunk out of his mind. He's like, no, he just turned it, and then the stream just ended. It was funny as fuck. I love when that shit happens. When, like, something so stupid, like, ends the stream for different people. Like, I know that happened to Germa once. Like, he was just talking, and then he was like, oh, did I fucking just turn off the PC with my goddamn toe? And he's like, I'm so pissed, and the stream just ended. Fucking love Germa. He just had a stream where he was like interviewing like people that would be like his like replacement if he ever retired. It was full of like so many inside jokes from like his pre-stream days. Most like TF2 ones. Not mostly, but like some of them were like TF2 ones, and it was funny as fuck. I haven't seen the whole thing, but like I've seen a bunch of clips. Even like Star Wars there too. Bye-bye. Okay. I need to get back to camp, please. There should really just be like the map like at like one side of the screen. Be so nice. Wait, can I just teleport there? Is that a possibility? Andy's lost. What the what? Okay, we'll have to check that out later. Hey, you wanna fight? Let's do it. But yeah, I was also like I talked about this earlier, but oh, fuck. Okay, let's just fight. I was watching Homelander, and before I actually watched it a little bit of it yesterday, I saw they put Night Morale on HBO Max, and I think Hulu too, actually. And I talked about that movie a little bit when I saw it. When did I see that? I think it was a little bit after Christmas. And I enjoyed it. It's a very psychological movie, a little bit. That's a paradox, what I just said. Or not paradox, but I guess, whatever. It counteracted itself, saying, oh, it's a very and a little. That's a contradiction. But it deals with it's just like it's like a character piece, pretty much. And it was really good. Yeah, so if you haven't seen that, and it's something that watch the trailer. You might be interested in it. I definitely recommend it. And like Twitter was like excited when it like came on, like one of those, because I guess a lot of people's theaters like never actually showed it. My theater showed it like twice a day whenever it came out. Then I think if it's still in theaters now, it's only doing it like once a day at like 8:30 at night. And I think I went to go see it like the day before it. So I looked at like Fandango for like ticket times or whatever, and like I went there like the day before it like shifted to like just the 8 o'clock time. I went there at like maybe like 4 or 5 like one night. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Very well acted. There's not a lot of the circus element that you might think from the trailer. It's more like it's a remake based off like a 30s or 40s film of the same name, same plot. Hence why it's a remake. And I didn't know that until like maybe a few days before. I was like, oh, this is a remake. But yeah, there you might think like there's a lot of like the circus element based off the trailer, but there's not a whole lot of that. But it's not a problem because the rest of the film is like really good. And I also, I don't know if I ever talked about this, but Rudy Mara, I think that's what her name is. She's in the movie. She's Bradley Cooper's eventual wife. He plays like a really good plot role down the road. And when I say Bradley Cooper's eventual wife, I mean like the character that Bradley Cooper plays. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but I used to like whenever I saw a picture of her for the first time, I was like, "Are we sure it's not just Audrey Hepburn?" And I was like, no, that's, or like I said, like, no, that's not Audrey Hepburn, that's Rudy Mara, that's Joaquin Phoenix's wife. And I was like, huh, she'd do like a really good Audrey Hepburn if they were to like a biopic on her. And then like maybe like a few weeks later, after I saw the movie, Nightmare Alley, I saw like a post saying like Rudy Mara to star as Audrey Hepburn in a biopic film. And I was like, what are the fucking odds? Because like I have the same mindset as like Hollywood people. Crazy. Let's see Gus actually. I don't want to kill this thing. Pronounced about oh yeah, Stanton. Oh, so this is the original. Okay. Happened by the way. Oh, he rested. Okay. So his name's Stanton. Got it. Yeah, that's pretty much the plot. You fucking serious? And yeah, that's another thing then. It like the fact that you don't fall asleep just makes moves like rest like broken. Like you can just keep like using that like delaying it if you get lucky enough. Like it's basically like healing for free. He's not used it again. Too drowsy to move. Okay, cool. Like, what is? I wonder if people know the like statistical percentage. Like the like if you're drowsy, what's the percentage of like you being able to actually use a move? Also, I love how you just took up all of the chat space by saying that, Andrew. I think I'm gonna cut my hair, but I'm not confident with it. You haven't done that already? Oh, I didn't realize that. Hashtag spoilers. It's not a spoiler. That like happens like, oh fuck. That happens maybe like 20-30 minutes in the movie. Oh, I can't swim. Good to know. Alright. No, I'm scared. I thought we talked about this one night, and you said you were eventually gonna, I thought you said like you're gonna like cut it like tomorrow. And that was like maybe like under a week ago. Do you not have like a personal barber, or not barber, like a personal like hairstylist you go to? My aunt always does my hair for me. Oh, here we go. All right. Do Beautifly. I used to go to like Great Clips all the time. But then like they just got real slow, and we just said fuck this. Now I just pay my aunt like 15 bucks to cut my hair. She also gets me like the product that I use for my hair too. Stylize it. I haven't even attacked it yet. What am I doing? Watch this work. It worked. Alright. Also, Christian, if you saw that, does the height that the Pokeball jumps at whenever you initially throw it, like if it jumps really high, does that mean like it's a really decent chance that it's going to be caught that turn? Or is that just like a random detail that doesn't really mean jack shit? Wurmple. So if I kill 3 of them, then I'm good? I just go to Al. Oh. That's in GC, right? Other than part of Cali that you can't find good hair cutting people, they just fuck up your hair and then say it'll be $40 last time I balled my eyes out because of my haircut. I think you told me about that. I don't think I've ever had like a bad haircut, me like personally. I used to cut my own hair like scissors because I was like a bored little kid, and then my mom was like, "What the fuck happened to your head?" I was like, "What do you mean?" I thought you were like, I saw it like in the mirror one day. I was like, "Oh, well, that looks like shit." I didn't say that because I never said swears as a kid, but that's basically what I was thinking. I was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" And then she's like, "Oh, okay," and we had to like go fix it. It looked awful for like a decent okay. Yeah, I think I've been there once. Alright, well, good luck, Alexa. Hope you can do a good job with it. Is that an item? Yeah, it is. Bark tongue. It's like a Harry Potter item. Usually if it jumps high, it means it's probably going to break out, but it sometimes catches on high jumps. Oh, so you want it to, like, jump as low as possible, then. Alright. Because that Monita that I fought earlier was a low jump. What is looking at me right now? Oh, hi. Or no, the huge ass Ponytail that I tried catching earlier I thought was like a low jump, but maybe I'm confusing with like another Pokemon. I should have done a Flame Wheel. Guess I still can. I mean, it doesn't die by the burn here. Okay, cool. Okay, we're good. Alright, Flame Wheel. How this looks. Yeah, that's cool as fuck. So yeah, I had to go. My mom like had to get it fixed for me. It was like all the the bangs were like so awful. The it just like everything that could have gone wrong with hair like went wrong. What was this? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about this before the stream too. I have to if I wasn't playing a Pokemon game right now, I would have a difficult time choosing like pre-streamed songs to use, because I guess Nintendo has been on like a tirade in terms of like taking down a bunch of music from like their games. Because I was looking at the because I have like a playlist for all my like BRB songs or my pre-stream stuff, right? That I play whenever the stream's starting or like I'm doing something on BRB. And I was looking at the playlist and I was like, wasn't this like way bigger? That was like, it was like a 50-song playlist almost. But now it's down to like 23. I was like, what the hell happened? And then like I went on Twitter and saw like Nintendo's been taking down like a lot of songs for the or videos for like other songs. Like Silver Gunner, he's like one of the most notorious video game music like uploaders on YouTube. All his shit like a bunch of his shit got purged. It was bad. So yeah, Nintendo's been doing that, and because of that, I've been kind of like, it's been in the back of my head, but a little antsy with what songs to play now. If like Nintendo's gonna keep doing that, then I'm gonna have to be like a little careful with what songs I play with. But the fact that, in case you didn't know, me and Alex Alex streamed, I want to say 3 or 4 days ago, maybe 3. We watched a bunch of our old high school projects, and he didn't bother to mute the parts in the video projects where he played like Metallica or The Good, the Bad, the Queen, or Bee Gees or anything. So that just played. And considering I've heard like horror stories based on like what what will happen to like people's streams like at like the smallest instance of like any sort of copyright music being played, I was like, well, Alex, you had a nice streaming career, but like nothing's even happened to him yet. What is going on with the? Did you see that? Like the it flickered. But yeah, nothing's like. I thought maybe the portion in the VOD wherever that stuff would be played, it would be muted, because that was like a common thing that always happened. Especially in like older Twitch streams, but that hasn't even happened yet. So Alex, for the time being, has received no punishment for playing those on stream. So with that in mind, I'm kind of like, is it really a big deal if I do play Nintendo music that does eventually maybe get like some sort of like copyright purge? Probably not, but it's just like a small like paranoid side of me that's like been slightly worried about it. Do I have a Psyduck? I should really check these before I kill them. Do I? Let's see. Oh, nice. Oh my god, that is nice. Yes, that's so nice. That's some Gen 4 music right there. Okay, I don't have a Psyduck yet. Let's change that. That's the which part of the game is that from? I can't remember. Is that the lake? Is that the lake theme? That might be the lake theme. But yeah, I didn't. Is that the first Gen 4 like different rendition song that we've heard so far? Because still, that basically like proves like this game was made for people that love Gen 4, which I've had the intuition of like this entire time, which is why this game has appealed to me like since the very beginning. Nice. Thanks for the medicinal root too, or leek. All right, let's just head straight here. Let me heal my Pokemon first, though. Yeah, I think that's the lake theme, right? You should UK check out Netflix. You should check out Netflix. Oh, you mean the music group? That's right. I forgot you told me about that. Hold on, lake theme Pokemon. Let me pause this. I think that's the lake theme from Gen 4, right? No, that's the lake theme. Was I Eterna Forest? Okay, yeah, this is Eterna Forest. Or is it? Wait. Or is it? That might be Snow Point, actually. I can't remember. I thought I played Snow Point recently, but I don't remember it sounding like that. Okay, yeah, that might... I was thinking it could have been maybe Snow Point, but there's nothing snowy here, so that wouldn't have really made a whole lot of sense. Oh yeah, and the reason I brought that up was because I got like a push notification just now of Pokemon doing some kind of like online just like website for like all their music. I heard the website looks like shit. Like, let me find a screenshot of it, actually. Like, it looks like the background is ugly. Let's see. Pokemon, let's see. I guess I can just show you the background, really. Okay, yeah, DP Sound Library. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Is it the music box that was like really bad? Maybe the website broke for somebody and I just saw that. Let me see. Because I have a picture of it somewhere. I think I know where to find it. I'm pretty sure I know who posted it. It's such like a small thing to like stop the stream about. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Screenshot that. Yeah, it looks like the website broke for this guy, actually. Yeah, here it is. That looks so bad on the eyes. Oh, you know what they did? They probably like. I'm looking at the website now at the same place, and they got rid of the background altogether. Maybe like that was beforehand. Or actually, wait, no, the background's still there, but it's very. Actually, I'll just fucking show you. Hold on. So, close, close. Here we go. Here's what I see. It's way too zoomed in. Here we go. And pull that up again. Yeah, whoopsie daisy. That's fucking all my screenshots. Hold on. Can I just do fucking who cares? Alright. Yeah. Okay, so they fixed it. What did I just show, by the way? Let me see. Okay, yeah, nothing nothing bad. Alright, we're good. What the hell are you? This cowboy hat. I am Leon of the Pro Clan, the Warden of the Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. And you, I've already deducted that you're come here to meet Cleaver. I'm right, aren't I? Of course I am, I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerful, awesome Cleaver has become even more awesomely powerful. Besides, oh, yeah, it's a Cleaver. Why did I just now realize that? Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power, but whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him embedded, or imbued? Imbued? Embed? Imbued? Imbued? With an awesome might. I think it's imbued. I don't fucking know. So I must turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleaver right now. I'll do anything, please! Please! Oh, such earnest desire to meet the mighty Cleaver. I have to admit, I'm struck by your passion. Do you, like, hear me? Like, is this controller like a mic that got picked up? Scream into the mic to persuade Leon. Or Leanne, I don't fucking know. But well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told in no uncertain terms by Irida that I am to let no one near Cleaver. I will fight you off myself if you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now while you still can, or face the wrath of my Gumi. Fucking I'll kick your ass, buddy. You don't even realize. I'm turning you away for your own safety. How sad you are. Go, Gumi, and see if you can ooze some good sense in this foolish troublemaker. I want to fight this level 11 Gumi. Nice music. Level 15 Gumi. Okay. Let's do Dust. Why not? That's not greatest. Oh yeah, that's not great. I'm gonna play that game. Do hard power gust, why not? Or strong style, I mean. That might kill it, right? Yeah, okay, cool, he's dead. Fuck you, Gumi, little kid. You were an ant beneath my boot. Oh, he's so sad. How can this be? He like reaches like as high as like my shins. I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleaver now. The only welcome you'll get if you approach him is a flurry of just devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply tried making him an offer, or tried whatever the hell that said. A nice heaped helping of his two favorite foods, served with respect by his loyal warden. That's me, of course, is usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. But even I, Cleaver's loyal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now. Not with the way Cleaver's been rampaging and running amok. Something that an outsider like you can do. The ancestors of Cleaver, Wiredeer, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon and people alike, so it's said. Did Sword and Shield ever have, like, dialogue like this? I don't really think so. When I say dialogue like this, I mean, like, dialogue that difficult to read. Maybe it's because I'm streaming that I'm having such trouble, but I don't remember, like, the dialogue being this, like, decently in-depth. It's by their or like dialogue that like digs more into like the lore. At least not until like near the end of the game for Sword and Shield. By the grace of our clan that any of us still lives in the vast Hisui today. Irida, what are you doing here? So is that supposed to be the Pearl Clan logo that she's got like on her cape or whatever the hell that is? As you say, Cleaver's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength possesses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by lightning, could the bolts that have been sent Could the bolts that have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Cleaver means so much to our clan. I'd hope we could bring the situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask some outsider for help. We must save Cleaver from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people and Pokemon are attacked, it will lead to the conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team. The ghost is just messing you up. True. He's like possessing me. Possessing my tongue just to be frozen. So, I'm assuming the way this game is going to be going is that my character is going to be the one that discovers like the presence of Dialga and Palkia. Because I'm pretty sure... I know they're in the game, because I'm pretty sure I've seen like them in like the concept art. And they don't seem to know that they're two separate entities. They think it's just like one thing controlling it, but that's not true. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me, could you galaxy people actually fix all this? Can Outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy? Probably. Very well. Leon and I will gather food that pleases Cleaver, in hopes that we might be able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every corner of Fast Hisui. I thought I was just gonna like fight his ass. Guess not. Your arc phone is beeping. Mysterious power now enables you to return to base camps in an instant. Thank fucking God. Okay. Good. I need that. Not be usable instance. Fine. I think it's just like the Breath of the Wild, like, speaking. But that seems like a speech that should have been like there from the very start. Or maybe like while they're like playtesting this game, they're like, wow, that's a really long walk. Let's just add this now. Let me get some stuff before I head back though. Only berries? Berries and more berries. Wait, let's hold on. Let me try taking like a normal tree, see if that gives me wood. No, it doesn't. Do I have to find like a chopped down tree or something? I think I already have you, but I'll fight you anyway. Oh yeah, I can keep you guys all out, that's right. Oh, Ponyta. Get back in your bowl. Alright, let's fight. Did you like that superhero like Goliath did there? And Cascoon, you're just gonna like immediately die here. Sorry, buddy. I don't know what that was. Like I thought maybe it was like Bentley like opening the door like on the other side, but then I like turn to my left and he's in the bathroom. Not even close to the door. I'd say it was the wind, but I definitely don't think so. That's only like my third or fourth like paranormal experience I've ever had. I think the first time I ever like saw something or like heard something like that was like I was in my let's just teleport to now. I was in my it's called like a back room. Maybe I should see what like these are about actually. But the back room like was like where like I keep mostly all my toys. Wood just randomly spawns on the ground. So it's really like sticks then, not actual wood. Or like wood logs. But I was a kid in my back room with like my toy chest, like messing with like I think like a Boba Fett figurine or something. And I was home alone. Not home alone because my parents wouldn't do that, but I was the only person like in the house at the time. Maybe everybody else was like in the garage or something. I don't know. But then I heard of like I was just like messing around like Boba Fett, like going like woo, like flying him around in like his little jetpack, and I just hear a voice like say like something like, "Oh, it's cold," and I screamed like this, and I like ran away. And I thought it was my brother just like messing with me, but he was not. He was not in the house. And you might think like maybe like somebody like talking through a window that like I was not near any window. And it was not loud enough to like, or like not quite enough to make it sound like it was coming from outside. It sounded like it was like right next to me, and it freaked me out. Ghosts are always where I'm. That was a sentence. Are you saying you're always near ghosts? I think I can actually take this thing. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it, why not? Let's do it. I got nothing left to lose. I have a Luxio and a Dartrix. Those should fuck that thing up like really nicely. Oh, it's only level 16 too. Yeah, this is a cakewalk. God, they can these moves. All right, well, Thunderfang your ass. But yeah, according to my brother, apparently, whenever I was a baby, there was I was like in my crib, and then he walked into the room that I was, and the room was apparently like dark, and he saw like something like looking down at me. And then whenever he went to go see what it was, it disappeared. So that apparently happened when I was a baby. I don't know if he was like bullshitting, because he does tend to do that. Okay, I'm just not gonna bother to catch these things. It still doesn't. It does a fuck ton of damage. Oh, well, you're dead. I'm saying ghosts always tend to be around me. I see. Oh, EXP candies for this game too? Okay. I didn't think that was gonna be in this game. The easiest way to like level up in Sword and Shield. Tippy got half the hair done. How does it look so far? I hope it does it look decent, or did you like run over like a lawnmower? Oh yeah. Wrong way. I think I've told this story on stream, but this isn't like a ghost thing necessarily. It's like, well, I thought I saw a ghost. Mostly B says it's good. That's good then. But yeah, I've told the story to I think B, and no, I think I've actually posted about this on Rick's Discord. But I don't even know if he's like named. So I discovered like creepypastas one night. Alex making me be your emotional support during this. Oh, I see. Hope you're having fun with that. But I was reading creepypastas one night because I had discovered that night like what creepypastas are, and I was up very late on Abra. Oh, this fuck wants to fight. Hold on a minute. I don't know where they went. I guess they're just gone forever. So yeah, I was reading creepy shit up until like very late, and then I went to bed and I looked over behind my door, and there were like two glowing eyes that were like looking at me, and I was like freaked. I was like paralyzed from fear. But then I guess I like eventually like blacked out, and then I woke up, and what was like actually looking at me was like a yeah, it was LeBron James. Dumbest fucking thing ever. What was actually, yeah, that basically was a creepypasta. The LeBron James thing. Doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on, I'll show you. It's the scariest story of all time. Here you go. Yeah, screenshot now. There's only gonna be on like the screen for like another like 5 seconds. Okay. But yeah, then I woke up, and I went to go see like if something was still behind there. And then I found out what the thing was like. What the thing I walked right past it. I went to go see what the thing was like that was looking at me. And it was a fucking like Angry Birds head that my mom gave me, like the Christmas before, like the bomb bird. Its eyes were like white as fuck. So I guess that was just staring at me. I forgot I even had that hat too. I like put it behind like this coat rack that was behind my door, and I forgot it was there. But yeah, that was a crazy night. Yeah, I love fruit pastas, especially like the really like cheesy ones. Sure. LeBron James. This is stupid. LeBron James. I can wait. Here we go. If you kill us by electric move, then we're good to go. And you might be dead. You're good. Okay, we'll just do that again because it worked the first time. Nice. So, Alexa, are you using like a mirror or something, or like how are you doing this? Are you just like feeling around your hair and making like, oh that feels long enough, something like that? Oh, that's what I saw earlier. Yeah, I just walked like right past it. All right. Okay, done with that, I guess. I guess I'll get that one too. Oh, you can't move to... Oh. A Miro. I see. Also, that Pokemon is, like a fucking, like, 2006 YouTube video of, like, a stop-motion Lego thing. Like, Forest Fire 101. Alright, we back. That thing... Okay, it's still there. Let's rest real quick. Yeah, my hair grows very, very, very slowly. The length I have it right now is fine. Like, the thing is, when I don't stylize it, it gets my face too much, but it needs to be kind of long for me to get it the way I want. Or it should just, like, move to the side a little bit, and the back to be, like, a little, not puffy, but, like, I don't know, like, have volume, I guess. Okay. Can I fight? Wait a minute. What level are you? No, I'm not gonna bother. Go down again. Oh, fuck. You're fine, walk it off. A few broken bones. Okay, look for bronze sack. Got it. Alright. Walk out of here. I hope I get, like, good shit for this. There's a laggy ass bird again. Alright. Now we head back here. And now let's go get this other sack while we're here. Or I guess I won't have the option. Never mind. Good to see you, Tippy. And how's your research into Cleaver going? Swimmingly, I expect? Yeah, about that. Oh, is that so? Now that's quite the tidbit. So a serving of his favorite foods would normally make Cleaver quite agreeable, is that it? I need to mull this over back at the laboratory. You should come along too, dear boy. Great. Okay. Fuck that satchel, I guess. I should be able to... Do I get a star for this? Let's see. Maybe you're ready here. So close to the Wurmple, too. I think, yeah, that'll give me enough points. Enough points, I think. Or not. I thought you got the stars like enough. I'm not gonna speak anymore. I clearly can't. According to the information you're able to learn from Iridia and Leon of the Pro Clan, were this the normal course of events, that frenzied cleaver would be calmed by a nice serving of its two favorite foods. I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas of some other components of these foods might combine in a way that would not only calm Cleaver, but draw him back from this frenzy? But by your own report, even Cleaver's warden, who looks after Cleaver and knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. Maybe a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Speaking of gambit, that reminds me of a story. I'll talk about this after. Not a story, but like something I read. Give me a moment, if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. Are those all your notes? Yeah, you read those spines. Okay, thank you, Christian. Eureka! We'll simply have to throw the food. You've quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, Tippy? Yeah, I have like no arc. I'd make one hell of a fucking NFL quarterback. Apparently. Might I suggest you take Cleaver's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon? Elaborate, please? Yes, it's all coming together. Okay, I just got flashbacks from Boomerang. Or no, it's all coming back. That's what that is. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Cleaver's beloved foods into balls, then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea if I do say so myself. As for what to call these yummy projectiles, well, how about tea time balls? Puts one in mind of a nice, relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? Why wouldn't you just simply call them Lavington balls, Professor? Oh my, with that name, it sounds like I'm the one being launched at our frenzied friend. Talking about. In any case, we can rely on the Pro Clan to gather necessary foodstuffs, correct? I don't fucking know, I would assume so. Then you should get back to the Grand Tree Arena and let the Pro Clan know our plan. I would have loved to do that if you didn't just, you know, drag me straight here. That poor Satchel's just like still hanging out there. Probably got taken away by like a weasel or something and drowned. If you're off to the Grand Tree Arena, best set up from the Hypes camp, eh? No, I'll just teleport straight there. Don't worry. What's this? Lost in... What? If you black out in the field, you may lose some of your items. However, players from all around the world can find your lost items. Oh, so these are actual people. Okay. This one's called the Lost and Found. If you pick up a satchel that someone else has lost, be sure to pick it up. The satchel you retrieve will be returned to its owner. You can receive merit points as a reward. MP can be exchanged for items at the trading post life in Jubilife Village. Pick up lost satchels wherever you may find them, and you may get enough to get your hands on some very special items. If I just find, like, Christian's lost satchel. Could you imagine? Thanks. That looks like a blue pill that we don't talk about. A rare... Oh, okay. Wait, so Max died twice? Oh, that's the same Max. There's only one Max in the entire world. Alright, not much we can really do here. Let's say maybe there's like a request I could have done, but I don't think so. I can get the guy's like springy mushrooms now, though, I think. I have like 5 of them. Let's see. Maybe let's not see. Here we go. We have 3. Do you need 3? I thought it was like more than that. I'm done. You're done? I have like a picture on my computer. Fuck, I don't. On my phone. God damn it. Oh, I do. That's all I think of when people say I'm done. Alright, well, hopefully it looks good, Alexa. So you don't freak out about it. Howdy, Diamond Clan member. Whose name I keep forgetting. My, that Galaxy Hall is one fine building even from the outside. The Galaxy team certainly got themselves a grand headquarters, I'll give them that. So what time period am I supposed to be from? Because, like, I understand it's the future, but, like, if I was a decent, capable enough Pokemon trainer, wouldn't I, like, know, like, people were talking about Palkia and Dialga, they were like, there's only one, like, supreme being, and they control both space and time. Wouldn't it be like, actually, it's two of them? That's a decent question to think about. Oh, yes, I came because I had some news that I thought you might be interested in. How did you actually see what's going on, though? Let's head to, what did you end up calling it? The Heights Camp? That's an interesting thought. Like, maybe it's possible I'm the same trainer from, Pearl and Diamond. Probably not, though. That might be grasping at straws. I'm sure it's like a decently valid theory that people might have. I spoke to Wiredeer about what's going on. I told him how you've been trekking all over the fieldlands seeking a way to quell Cleaver's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. I'm scared? Does it not look good or what? Oh, I'm sure it looks fine. And hearing that, well, you can see how he responded. I trust you appreciate it. Wiredeer has found you worthy, you see. It means you'll need a little flute. But you'll need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating for Mai? She had like barrette on her hair too. Flower blooming or something. This is very important, so listen well. Oh, I just got like flashbacks to like 2007. Oh my god. I love that. That is a Celestia flute that Mai just played. It is a precious tool that can be used to call on Wiredeer, so you can ride upon him. Alright. It said that the Celestia flutes were gifts from the Almighty Seto himself, and now this one's yours. Alright, well that answers that question from Pearl and Diamond. What the hell that noise was at your first year. A flute that can be used to call special Pokemon that are willing to bear you around the region. It's Timbre. Timbre is eerie and mysterious. It's not that grand of a gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me. See if you can play that melody. Oh my god, please somebody that has like a skill check like Ocarina of Time. Damn, that'd be cool. Check Instagram later for a great story. I will check that in about 30 minutes or so. Or until I find like a decent enough spot to stop the game. Wiredeer opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. So, is this game... What if this game's like self-aware enough to actually talk about the, is it the Azure Flute? You know, like the item that was like never released, but it exists in the game's code, I'm pretty sure. The Mind Plate. Don't have it imbued? How do you pronounce that? Hold on.
Imbue.
Imbued. Okay, I'm a fucking idiot. Imbued with the essence of psychic energy. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows the Pokemon to gain power of the psychic type. I never used that at all with Arceus. Mostly because I didn't really know how. I thought you just gave it like a psychic one, it just changed color, but I still like to this day don't know how that really works. Use that Celestia Flute wisely and gallop across the land with great Wiredeer. You've got a frenzied Pokemon to quell at Grand Tree Arena, haven't you? With Wiredeer, you can gallop across the fieldlands in no time. Alright, cool. So yeah, this is like one of the first like actual gameplay of the game that I saw after the game's release. People just like riding a Wiredeer and then them just flying off a cliff, just immediately dying. Oh, so that's why the plus button doesn't do jack shit. Be sure to stay alert for wild Pokemon attacks and avoid falls from high places while you're riding about. There you have it. Yeah, that's fucking cool. Yeah, if you don't know, that's like the, if you play Diamond and Pearl, that was like the startup sound that you would hear, for the game startup screen. Was that exact sound cue. Balloon race. Nice to meet you, young Survey Corps recruit. I hear you have the rare ability to dash over a hill and Val on the back of a Pokemon, yes? Well, not try your hand at a balloon race. It's a game I invented myself. It's simple, really. You just need to burst as many of my durable balloons as possible while riding a Pokemon. Manage to burst, say, 17 balloons, well, that'd be an impressive strat. You can find me here. You can find me here anytime, so let me know wherever you feel like testing your skill in the balloon race. Let me ride him around first before I try that. Okay, got it. I'm good to go. Yes, let's do it. There are a total of 30 balloons on the course. Let's see how many of those you can burst in 45 seconds. Now get out there and start bursting. Bursting and nursed. Got it. Alright.
This'll be easy. I can do this in first try.
Excuse me. I don't know how to jump. Oh, wow. I'm at 12. Whoa! Got it. Oh, fuck. Oh, a legacy. I got 26 though. That was pretty easy. Welcome back. You burst 26 balloons. You're so close to bursting them all. A little reward should help keep you motivated. 3 springy mushrooms. Alright, you beat my target of bursting at least 17 balloons. Well done, you. Alright, cool. You can take part in balloon races in other places as well. This race is the easiest of the lot. Let's see if you have what it takes to challenge them all. My voice whistled. And raise your skills to the next level. I would hope it would be easier. 15 balls were sent to your sword since there was no room left in your satchel. Fuck. Okay, wait, I can fix that. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have a man that might want some springy mushrooms. And by might, I mean no. I'm gonna go, people are yelling, and I'm gonna go listen to music, bye-bye. Okay, see you, Alexa. Hope your hair looks fine. Knowing you, you're probably gonna listen to the Encanto soundtrack. Or Hamilton. Enjoy that. Oh, that's a nice springy mushroom if I ever did see one. I'm glad I chose you for my request. You've got what it takes to be a fine mushroom forager. By the by, did you know that springy mushrooms like this multiply in no time? This is why you'll find them all over the obsidian filled lands. And they're versatile too. Fry them, stew them, they'll taste great either way. But I digress. Let's get to teaching you my recipe. I'll just use that handy dandy workbench over there.
The mushroom saute with bland sauce.
Here you have it, the delectable mushroom cake, developed by Pokemon, or beloved by Pokemon far and wide. Just throw in a wild Pokemon, and if it's partial to a nice mushroom snack, you can bet your bottom toadstool it'll go after the cake lure. I love this guy. You can use that opening to make your getaway, or, of course, to try to catch Pokemon. Here, I'll give you some of my own cake lure bases that you can get crafting right away.
Thank you, kind sir.
Oh. Water. Now get out there and throw a generous, no, gratuitous number of mushroom cakes. Sounds horrible. About the Pokemon left, right, and center, you hear? There's a game that I play called Left, Right, Center. Mostly involves a lot of coins. Let's do work. Green Claws, Yellowbeard, Marine Reindeer. Green Claws. Got it. King the Beaster. Back to the game. Alright. Yeah, got it. Alright, let me rearrange some stuff real quick. What am I not going to use? Nimble Pokemon or Pokemon... I could probably just use these now. Oh, so that's a rare candy, okay. That looks like a poker chip. Hold on. Up. Rare candy on, like, Weasel. And I guess I'll give him the XP candy. So I can clear inventory space. That was a lot of XP. Alright. And... be fine. Be crap Pokeballs with my excess materials. Nice. Oh, I can do revives too. Yeah, I'll take that. And also, yeah, I'll take that too. Alright. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to be using these, like, stuff like throw that often. So we'll put some of these away. I'll take that thing. I'll take... I can use that for crafting. Hitting a Pokemon may stun the... Okay, that actually sounds decent. I'll try to use that. Oh, I see. There we go. That should be fine, I think, for the time being. Just remind me before I end the stream to, if I can, to, like, go pay the guy, like, a bunch to fill up my satchel. Speaking of satchel, we'll get that one from over here. Good time for the stream to almost end, too. I haven't charged my remote in, like, a very long time. These pro controllers last, like, such a long time. And if only they, like, had more resistance on the analog stick. Then that would be the perfect controller. There it is. I picked it up from here. And. Alright, cool. So let's head back here. Alright, let's use my, what is that? Oh, never mind. Let's use my rare candy before I forget. On Bonito. Okay, and let's check what that new move that Weasel learn is. Change moves. Wait. Oh, I have to go to that guy to like learn it. That's right. Okay, that's right. I'll check that probably like next stream. What's this? Oh yeah, the lost and found. Others lost satchels, your lost satchels. I don't lose satchels, sir. Nice. Stealth spray. So that's supposed to be the like the older equivalent of the what's it called? What's it called? Like the fuck. Like the thing you spray to like not get attracted by Pokemon. Or that sounded bad. To not have Pokemon attack you, like in the tall grass. Is it fuck. I can't think of the name of it. It's like max rate. Let's say, hold on. Pokemon max. No, fuck. No, not max. Not the character max. Not throat spray. Not acid spray. What the fuck's it called? Like I'd use it so much. Like when I was like on my way to like the Elite Four. I don't know. Christian's probably typing it right now. Or no, you're typing it. Okay, repel. Yes, repel. Thank you, Andrew. That was bothering the shit out of me. That's supposed to be like repel then. I probably won't ride that fall, so let's go around. Alright. Yeah, if we fight this thing and we beat it, then that'll probably be a good time to call the stream. Something that I probably could have done like 2 hours ago, but I've just been monologuing and loving up Pokemon. Talking about ghosts, which is always fun. I was talking this with Alex. There's this show that used to be on Cartoon Network that I used to be yes and no. Guess I'll just read it and find out myself. If I have it on me. It actually might have gone to the... Or is it, wait a minute, so is it maybe like, it's like they don't attack you, but you can still find them? Maybe that's what that actually is. I'm pretty much just guessing here. Ooh. Come on, you can do it! You can do it! Do it! You're a dear legend! Yeah, something. Oh, that actually kind of worked out. But there was a show that used to be on like Cartoon Network that I used to be obsessed with. That was about like ghost hunters. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but they always uploaded like footage from like all their shows. And there was like this one that literally all it was like a black, or sorry, like a white like speck that just like flew across the screen. And like that used to like freak me out. Like I was like, oh my god, it's real! Ghosts are real, and this video proves it. Little kids found it. It was on like some like cruise ship too. It was like a haunted cruise ship. Go to this link to watch it. I think that show lasted like 2 seasons too. I just don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I was talking about Gambit earlier. So apparently Channing Tatum like talked about the movie Gambit, which he was supposed to play the main character, and it got canned for, I assume, because of the whole like Fox and Disney merger. So they just canceled the thing altogether. Apparently Channing Tatum, like, they talked about it, and Channing Tatum was like, I was so distraught about that. The others, okay, that sounds right. But Channing Tatum was like, I was so distraught by that. I haven't seen a Marvel movie since. I was so hurt. So it just makes me want Channing Tatum like being like a future MCU project like badly. If that's the case, I feel fucking bad for the guy. Like damn, like Channing Tatum's like likable. Like give the man a role. So you say that you Galaxy people came up with a method to try to quell Lord Cleaver's frenzy? Yes, we did, dog. I'm gonna be the voice actor. What? You'll mash up Cleaver's favorite foods into balls so you throw? Or so you can throw offerings to him? Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach. You Galaxy people, your inventiveness, it just blows me away. I mean, now that you can make offerings to Lord Cleaver from a safe distance, I'll lend you my aid if it means we might provide Cleaver with his offering. Let's begin at once. So are you saying, like, if it wasn't for me traveling back in time, the idea of throwing stuff wouldn't exist? Or throwing food wouldn't exist? Hold on, Leon. Don't get ahead of yourself. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Cleaver's favorite plump beans. Plump beans. I brought them as promised. That's right. My apologies. Irida, I had forgotten all about you. I admit we hadn't been able to solve this ourselves. We seem to have little choice. I can't speak. Have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me that you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. You may battle by ordering about the Pokemon you've caught in your little Pokeballs. But on my side, I have Pokemon as close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. To defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Cleaver's fate. Will you battle us? Glaceon, you say? I think I can do that. I don't want to use a Luxio, but I'd rather use like a level, what is it, like a 14 Ponyta? Actually, it should be higher level than that, I would think. 17. Yeah, this thing's gonna get creamed. Were they talking about something, by the way, before? We had the show. Yeah, that show was cool. as a kid, I believed in it like every single week. It was like literally every episode was like the same exact thing. It was like, give us a sign, then it'd be like a noise that like was heard in like a different room. They're like, did you hear that? And they go to the room, they're like, nothing was there. And I was like, wow, this is great television. That also reminded me of like those ARG videos or whatever. There was a book series that I used to read in high school. Hold on, it's I think. Man. Fuck, I can't think of the name of the damn. Like one of the books was called The Raven, but when I look up The Raven, it brings up like the Edgar Allan Poe book. That's not it. I have the book back in my house. I just don't remember the name of the series. Which is bad because I've read all the books. But like it was like some kid trying to uncover like some mythos behind like a certain building and like a cult that was like behind it. And whenever you would like, there'd be like these like hidden code that were like in like almost not every page because that'd be like a lot of videos, but like some pages or whatever. And if you went to a website, it brought like a video that would like correspond with what's happening in the book. And it was fucking awesome. And, like I remember talking to like I think it was Mitch because he read it too. We're like, did you see that video? Like, did you uncover that video? He's like, yeah, it was awesome. But I don't remember the. One of them was definitely like the Raven. Like I remember like watching those videos like maybe like 5 or 6 years later, and that some of that was like the cheesy like it was like such cheesy horror. It's like something you'd see like in like Are You Afraid of the Dark or Goosebumps. If I can think of like the name of the book, I'll let you guys know next stream or like probably on Discord. I better putting my trust in you now. I think. Let me see your Pokemon's wound. Let me see to your Pokemon's wounds. Now explain the Galaxy Team's plan. What do you mean? What do you mean to do with these foods? Throw it at him. So, because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Cleaver's favorite foods together, ball them up, and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him? Interesting, so you develop soothing balms of sorts to calm our lord. Very well. If it'll help soothe Cleaver's frenzy, let's make these balms with our very hearts. The 39 clues. Is that what it's called? No, that's not it. That's not it. I have read some of these books though. It's something. It's something along those lines. It's like that. It's like that sort of storytelling, but not the 39 clues. But wait a minute. This one might. This one direct. Not one director. Wait. Oh, that's That's interesting. I didn't know the guy that made Percy Jackson wrote some of these books. That's cool. All right. But no, it's not the 39 clues. I'll have to like look for like something like very specific. Like I can only remember like the name of one of the books, and it's called The Raven, but it's not Edgar Allan Poe. Like it's not really with. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if they ever like tied that to the Edgar Allan Poe mythos, the Edgar Allan Poe like story at all. It was like some like deity called the Raven or something. It was like you awoke in the Raven. There's just like this like loud scream. Like one of like the earliest, like one of like the biggest videos I remember like watching, was that one from the website. They are a veritable mountain of balms. This should please Cleaver, if anything can. If anything can. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Cleaver, Lord of the Woods.
I'm ready.
As am I. Honestly, Andrew, I forgot about those books. Even like I forgot about those books too. You know, I have read some of those. So if anything, you just brought back some of my memories. There weren't a lot of books that I read in high school, or not high school, but like school in general from the library because I always forgot like I even had them. And I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna read these. Oh wait, this is due tomorrow. Well, shit. I guess I'm not gonna read this. Though it isn't time of the ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favorite things. That reminds me, like how we had like late fees, right? Like was it like 25 cents a day if you didn't return the book? In like the library, I don't remember. I remember like freaking out whenever I would like have like a late fee, and I'd be like, he's like, it's one day late, you'll like 50 cents, and I'd be like, oh, I don't have 50 cents. I'd be like, Mom, can I have 50 cents? Why? I'd be like, oh no, she'd have like freak out at me. Like, oh, I forgot to like turn a book. She's like, okay, here you go. I'd be like, really? I had like no sense of like how much was like a bunch of money and what wasn't. Benevolent Lord who works his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude, and beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Listen well, Tippy, keep your focus on Cleaver. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs. Yeah, I think it was like a quarter a day that you didn't return the book or something. It was $1 a day? I thought it was like cheaper than that. You might be right though. Or a quarter a day. I don't know. That is not what I was expecting it to look like. Weavor. Alright, let's do it. To claim victory against a no Pokemon and quell its frenzy, you have to throw bombs at it until its frenzy gauge reaches 0. So I'm just avoiding like crazy. Once you create an opening in the Noble's defenses, you'll be able to send out your Pokemon to battle against it. Win the Pokemon battle, and the Noble's guard will stay down for a brief time. During that window, bombs will be more effective than usual, so throw as many as you can. So can I can't catch this thing then, right? Fucking hell. Fucking hell, mate. I forgot I can roll. Well, so much for that. Okay, got it. At one point I had to pay like $5. This thing's only level 20. Not afraid. Alright, let's do this then. Actually, it's fun thing. But don't mind me, guys. I don't mean to be like in the middle of your battle. That was like a big fear of mine, like as a kid. Like I was always like afraid that like there was like a book that I had that I didn't know about, that like I would have like I just forgot about. That would eventually like come back to like bite me in the ass like years later. I'd have like a $500 fine or something. Let's do Weasel. Alright, let's... So, I'm supposed to knock this thing out then? I hope. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so Weasel's gonna be like the way to go. Got it. Or I can just keep spamming it like this. That's fine too. Because I forgot the book and couldn't find it. What book was that? If you can remember off the top of your head. Fuck! That was like a Breath of the Wild, like perfect dodge. Oh, I couldn't see. Please get up. Oh, I'm gonna get knocked out. Okay, barely avoided that shit. Oh, fuck, he's fainted. Got it. Alright. I still have books from the school library. Isn't that like an actual felony? You're a wanted man. Yeah, I had like, I think my... I don't know if it was me or my brother that did this, but one of us had kept a book from the library, not the school library, but like our local library for like a very long time. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. And apparently the book was, because the book was missing for so long. So, apparently because the book was missing for so long, they just took it out of the, like the database. They're like, okay, maybe there's like a big error. Like, maybe we never, like, even had this book. Hold on, I gotta focus. This game is like there's like this weird like thing where this is like stays focused even after I'm like not even looking at it. That's weird. The book was on Edmund Smith, I believe. I couldn't find. All right. I'm sorry, I don't really have to fight this thing. I just want to fight it. So the book. Yeah, the book basically got cleared out of the database, or what have you. And then we went to return it, because we found it, and they were like, oh, we like, this isn't our book. So they basically just said like, oh, if it was, then you got lucky because we got rid of it from the database. So you basically just get to keep it. And we're like, okay, cool. I don't really remember what the book was called, so yeah. You got a free book. It honestly might have been like a Goosebumps book, to be honest with you. Get out of here. I don't want to kill my Pokemon. Like, okay, I was about to say, why am I not moving? On my sack physics. Oh, so that's what that screenshot is. Well, that's a lot of XP that I didn't get for my Pokemon. Oh well. Yeah, I beat the system. I think it was a Goosebumps book. I think it was like Night of the Living Dummy 2, actually, come to think about it. And I think we were like, why do we have two? Like, because then my brother started collecting them. And my brother was like, why do we have two of these? And then we were like, wait, this might be from the library. Insect plate, a stone tablet imbued? Alright, imbued? Hold on. I've already forgotten how to say that.
Imbue.
Imbued with with the essence of bugs. When used on certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain power of the bug type. Imbued. Alright, bye, sir. Well, I didn't black out. Yeah, the game's like doing like this weird thing where it like didn't let me move even when I was done focusing. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. What happened? Some kind of light erupted from Cleaver's body. Has Lord Cleaver's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Cleaver's unnatural power? I don't know. I don't know. I'm as charismatic as like the Persona 3 protagonist. Well, this is what I think, after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came out of the sky, out of the space-time rift the other night. Those bolts may have struck Cleaver and driven him into a frenzy after all. I should like stop hitting the A button when I'm not done reading shit. The lightning came from the space-time rift? But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond the space-time rift, then the strange lightning, it indeed was the Almighty Sinnoh's power? Then were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs, as if I knew what I was doing. Like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous! Calm yourself, Leanne. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Cleaver to turn on us and attack people and the Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. So what Tippy accomplished just now, it needed to be done. So sad. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife from the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of their painful frenzy, please help them. So are all boss battles gonna run that way? Just calm them the fuck down and then just capture them in between? Or fight them, I guess? Yes, fine. I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done with my lord. For my lord. Please take these on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and a token of my thanks. Thank you very much. You obtained 3 citrus berries. Berry that can be fed to a Pokemon to restore its HP by up to half its max. You can also throw this berry near wild Pokemon to draw their attention. Let me carry your Pokemon as well, in appreciation for fighting on our behalf. Got like clown shoes on, I just noticed that. I think I've finally become to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky, though I cannot imagine the reasons at play. And it seems that we've settled things here, though between you and me. I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Cleaver in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. Psycho, alright. Report to Commander Kamado that you have accomplished your mission. Alrighty. I can work with that. What is this? Oh, that's a balloon race. Alright. So we'll go back to the commander. Probably do the satchel before we get there first, though. That. Probably do the satchel before we go talk to him first, and then we'll call it a night. I see your Pokemon research is coming along nicely. May I record your findings? If there's much to record. Nice. Alright. Alright. You've carried out some fine work. I believe you're ready to move to the next rank. Best report to Captain Silene, eh? I'd get right back. I'd get right on that if I were you. Oh, you quad Lord Cleaver, you say? Oh, well done and bravo, my boy. Time to head back to the village and report to Commander Kamado. Commander Kamado. Alright, so we'll do that. Increase our sack. And then, get the star, and then we'll be good. After we talk to, old Cynthia. I saw the light fading into the sky. You must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what have you there? Could it be? Ah, those two. Oh, those are two of the fabled plates of old. Please let me have a look. I see. There are some letters carved into them. Let's see. This one says, "Where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin." It seems to have a phase of such a very old, or phrase of a very old myth. How did you come across these? Oh, that's what I said. I see. So you're given the plates when you impressed Wiredeer and Cleaver? That is quite something indeed, and my heart is practically racing with excitement. It is my guess that you will find some more plates like these scattered across Hisui. It really is scary how much they look like Cynthia. If we were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, we may uncover something absolutely amazing. The mysteries of the past. Oh, how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. Well, I must be on my way. Until next time. Can you imagine, like, in a future Pokemon game, like, you fight Cynthia again, but it's like Cynthia's kid and you just don't know? Like, it's like, I'm not Cynthia. Cynthia's my mother. And, like, her kid's even, like, stronger than she is. That'd be fucking terrifying. Or just Cynthia just, like, happens to be the champion of, like, a different region. Alright, so talk to you. Investigation for the commander will grind into a halt if you become incapacitated, recruit. I should like to avoid that outcome. I imagine you as well, since it would mean losing the food and shelter we provide for you. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Tell me your Pokédex. Here you go. I don't know why you didn't just look at it like automatically. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Nice. You're 1/6 the way done. I think I counted that right. With this, you officially attained the rank of 2nd star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. You can now use Feather Balls. Pokemon up to level 30 will also obey your orders and reliably in battle. Nice. Rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. They are further recipes that you'll need for crafting. Thank you. 1 apricorn and 1 sky stone. I think. You obtain a recipe for crafting super potions. Potion and 1 pep-up plant. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Alright, if you say so. Alright, let me talk to this guy and just get a lot of extra shit. This really should be like a faster progress or process, honestly. Because the game knows that you're gonna have to carry like a bunch of shit. 7K. We'll just do this and then one more. Alright, one more. Alright. That'll work. I should have, what, 4 more extra slots now, I want to say? 6? Or no, I had these were already empty from before, so yeah, 4 more extra slots. Alright. Now we talk to the Commandy, and then we'll call it a night. And I checked to see if Twitch did okay the emotes yet, still nothing, so hopefully it'll be ready by tomorrow. Well done. I've already received reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Cleaver's frenzy. I can't do that voice. Restoring peace of mind to Hisui's people. You are a stranger to us, one who fell out of this very sky. Yet you have served the Galaxy team admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some great degree of recognition. But things are not settled yet. I received word that there are other Pokemon nobles failing to prey such frenzies elsewhere in Hisui. So carry on with your research and survey duties to prove that you can't fucking read a sentence to save your goddamn life. That is all. You are dismissed. Your fellow Survey Corps members are likely at the Wallflower. Go on and join them. Can I save the game, please? Por favor. They're gonna force me there. Yep, okay, I guess we're gonna eat dinner first. With a Joker beer over here. Benny, old chum, the usual order. 3 servings of potato mochi, please. Oh, and if there's anything else you'd like to recommend, by all means, bring it out. Oh, I thought you'd never ask. You only order the same fucking thing every day. The whole village is gossiping up a storm. Oh my god. His arm, like, that's an interesting detail. His arm's, like, shaking like an old man. The whole village is gossiping up a storm about our young friend here, you know. He's got quite a luck to have come back unharmed after facing off against a cleaver. Unharmed? I got bashed, like, twice. I dare say Tippy was well prepared. He was sturdy. He was a quick study of how Cleaver moved in battle, from what I heard. Yeah, I fought Lionel before. All in all, it was a very good show. A victory well earned. It basically was like a diet Lionel that we pretty much just fought. It had like the AoE attack, and then just a charge attack. Yeah, it's basically a Lionel from Breath of the Wild. But we can feel safer going about our Survey Corps duties now, thanks to your efforts. Oh, and by the way, why not try crafting some of these? I made these recipes based on the directions that Benny gave me. Smoke bombs. Okay, that could be useful. Lovely, and now that we don't need to worry about being mauled by Cleaver either, let's take our chance to study all the Pokemon that call the Obsidian Fieldlands their home. Got it. Another cutscene, eh? Tippy? I've been waiting for you, Tippy. My name's Vessa. Something real important I need to tell you. Would you come with me? Small child. Small child, I'd like to save the game, but this sounds like it's gonna get really spooky. This is kind of a secret, but something terrible has happened. Hisui is in a whole lot of danger. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using the power of a strange... Is this... We're sure this isn't Breath of the Wild 2 that we've been playing this whole time? But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has come undone, and the seal is broken. Wait, is this Giratina that they're talking about? I hate to think what would happen at this rate. So please, Tippy, hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal. Just tell me what to do. I'm an oblivious teenager. You could be lying to me for all I know. And why are you A-posing, by the way? Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you believed me. I just knew you'd be willing to help. Please tell me this is Giratina that she's talking about. This odd keystone is for you. Keep it safe. Boink. Mysterious stone that used to collect the wisps that... Oh! It's Spiritomb! Oh, never mind. Alright. I was about to say, that looks familiar, but that's like the stone that Spiritomb comes out of. After the seal was broken, a whole bunch of wisps scattered across Hisui. 107 of them in total. With the odd keystone I gave you, you'll be able to gather them all. See, the wisps are normally invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. I was thinking about it. I was like, why haven't I found a single wisp that you're talking about, Christian? I know it's a huge task, but please, you just have to gather the wisp for me. There's one real close one. There's one real close to where we are now. How about you start with that one? Oh. Hey, that's not too hard to spot out if it's that bright. That flame hovering over there? Try touching it. Get incinerated. Alright. Wait, Tippy, where are you going? You need to touch the wisp. I was gonna jump in the water. Alright. I like that. I like the color purple. Nice. Alright. That's gonna be fun to do. Fucking ninja. The wisp has been absorbed into the odd keystone just as it should have been. Thank goodness I picked you to help me with this. Come talk to me if you ever need help finding the remaining wisps. Oh, one last thing. As you gather more and more wisps, I'll give you some rewards as thanks. I'll wait here for you while you carry out your search. Good luck. I didn't know Spiritomb was like that much of like a what's the word? Like a fucking threat to the area. I thought Spiritomb was just like a normal ghost Pokemon. I didn't know they had like that much lore behind them. Excuse me. Alrighty then. Please don't send me like another quest, please. I want to save. I gotta let this dog out.
Wow, the Galaxy Team hairdresser really is, dare I say, cutting edge.
Oh, and there's the girl that I saw a bunch of fan art of. Oh, hey, you're Tippy, the boy who quelled Cleaver, aren't you?
That's me.
You like my Bruce Arians hat? I knew it. You're the Gatsby hat. You've got quite the reputation, you know. I mean, you've quelled You've quelled one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kind of scared of you for doing something so bold. I'm Arezu, by the way. I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Real nice to meet you. What? Oh, snip. But I came here to talk to your Mr. Kamado. See you around. See you later. Sure, I'll see you again on Twitter. Alright, where's the save button at? I think it's in my ID. Here it is, alright. Alright. We are 7 hours in, so hopefully next stream we'll make a lot more progress. I'll try to like monologue less and less. Because we definitely could have gotten that done probably like within 2 hours. Oh yeah, and also, you know, not trying to like overpower my Pokemon too much. Because that's just gonna be a peak waste of time. But yeah, yeah, there's Bentley for you. He's getting excited because I'm getting loud.
To go outside, don't ya?
Oh. Please don't knock over my Switch. You're like right next to it. Alright. So hi Alexa, what's up? How was the music? I'm doing homework now. Very nice. There's that. So this plan is for tomorrow, Arceus and Spelunky 2. The usual agenda that I do is an hour and a half, but if I want to keep, because these are, I can tell the game's definitely going to get to, like, it's getting there, like, I'm getting more interested the more I'm playing it, which is good, because that's, you know, that's kind of the objective for most games when people make them. I was about to say, I was like, Cyndaquil was not even on the game card there. But Oshawott and Rowlet are. So, there's a chance this might be like a 4-hour stream tomorrow. I don't know. Like this, I'll probably do Spelunky 2 first. I'm currently shiny honey for Gumi. Look. I'll probably do Spelunky 2 first. And then whenever I get tired of dying, then we'll switch to Arceus, and then I'll just keep playing until I get fatigue. So this stream could go for a decent amount of time. It won't actually. I don't know about that. I might have to go to class on Friday morning. If it gets canceled, then okay. How about if it gets canceled, which it might because there's still a lot of snow around. I will do a 4+ hour stream tomorrow of both the games. If not, then it'll end up around like the same time of 3. So basically, there's a possibility that the stream might go beyond the usual time. And I'll let you guys know like before the stream starts. Or at the start of the stream, regardless. And hopefully the emotes will be ready. Again, here they are again in case you missed them for whatever reason. Shrug. Which looks good, I think. And then the gun emote. Which, yeah, this was a lot of fun to actually get in like a Twitch supported format, by the way. I had to like compress it like so many times and then shrink it to like a certain size so it would be under 1 kilobyte. It was crazy. So yeah, hopefully those will be ready by tomorrow. I think they definitely will be. Unless Twitch says like, yeah, no gun emotes, even though I've seen like a bunch of people have gun emotes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Again, Spelunky 2 to start out tomorrow, and then Arceus to close it out. And then after that, we'll do another Arceus only stream on the 4th, which is that Friday. There's a possibility if I really want to, maybe I'll start that stream on Friday earlier than usual. I don't know. I guess I'll decide by tomorrow night. Or whenever. I'll let you guys know beforehand if I'm going to start the stream earlier than usual. We shall see. But alright, that'll be for tonight. Is anyone live? Let's see. Is Alex still playing Val? Is not. I wonder how he did on his ranked games. Oh god, he's hosting me. I need to get that off. Nah, nobody's live that deserves a raid. That I can think of. Like a lot of people that I'm following right now, or like a lot of people that I'm following that are live right now have like 500 like viewers. So they're pretty well off. Just caught Shiny Gumi. Damn, you're good. But alright, that'll be it for tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will let you guys know if it'll be a 4-hour stream or not. Peace out.